Hello everybody, I'm Grant Fluff from Fluster Sports Zone and welcome back to another YouTube video. Blue Jays Yankees opening day, and we get our first out on the second pitch of the game. Garrett Cole starting for the Yankees, and a good catch there by Jay Bruce to get the opening out of the game, just 2 pitches in. Glad to have you with us, baseball season back here at the Bronx Yankee Stadium. And yeah, we got first out just 2 pitches into the ball game. As Garrett Cole, of course, last year played 73 innings, was third in the AL with 94 strikeouts and allowed 14 home runs. That, however, was second most. And here is Cole delivering and a strike one call, 97 miles an hour to the bottom left-hand side. Cole, third career opening day start. 2020 was a win against Washington last year with 5 strikeouts, pitching in 5 innings. That pitch down low, 82 miles an hour, 1-1 the count. Thanks, Mackenzie, and everyone else for tuning in this lovely afternoon. Lucky enough, my school was had today off, so I'm able to commentate this game, luckily. Here's the pitch from Cole on the 1-1. That one fouled back, bounced off the kneecap of the catcher, 1-2 the count. Catcher, of course, for the Yankees is going to be none other than Gary Sanchez. And here's Calvin Biggio, who had 8 home runs and 28 RBIs last season. That is a fastball up high, 98 miles an hour, and the count is now 2-2. As that will be a strikeout. Oh, so I guess Biggio with the check swing, they call him for a strikeout. And so the Yankees have already plowed through the first 2 batters. Let's take a look at the Blue Jays batting lineup. Marcus Semien coming over from the Athletics. Then we have Biggio, who just got struck out. Bo Bichette coming up now. Teoscar Hernandez, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Luis Grigol Jr., Roddy Tellez, Randall Garchuk, and the catcher Danny Jansen. Of course, George Springer on IR, so he will be inactive for the first couple of weeks of the season. The 0-1 to Biggio, and that's going to be a strike to the right-hand side of the strike box. 89 miles an hour, 0-2 the count, and now the Yankees can quickly get out of this inning. A literal blink of an eye. As here we go, 0-2 count. Cole delivers, and that one's down low to the right-hand side. 98 miles an hour, 1-2. That one didn't stand a chance for the strike box. And now Cole ready to deliver his 10th pitch of the game so far. By the way, Bichette, he had 98 career hits. That's the most by a Blue Jay in the first 75 games of his career. This pitch is up high to the left-hand side, 97, and it's 2-2. Garrett Cole's just been delivering the fastballs early on here. Now the 11th pitch for Cole tonight. 5th pitch to the at-bat, and it's low again, 89 miles an hour, and the count will stay at 2-2. Or now 3-2, rather. So full count now to Bo Bichette, the second-year star shortstop. Cole will deliver, and this one's going to be hit, and it'll be a ground out. So 1-2-3 inning. Perhaps the quickest inning in a very long time. That one only took about 3 minutes. Yankees and Blue Jays will remain scoreless, hang down to the bottom of the first. And we are back in commercial break. Well, that is nuts. I was not expecting the inning to go by that quickly. If an inning's going by 4 minutes flat, then this game will probably be over by like 3 o'clock, but that will not be the case. I'm sure the Yankees, they have, much more powerful hitters and more experienced players. So I'm sure, Yankees aren't going to rush their plate appearances, unlike Toronto may do in the beginning of this game. Because, again, I think that experience is going to play a factor in, the Yankees and Blue Jays series is during the season. Just the Yankees just well more developed for the playoffs. Most of the Blue Jays players are second, third-year guys. We'll see what happens. Of course, both teams actually projected to make the playoffs. Yankees projected to win the AL East, and then depending on where you see the Blue Jays, they most people have them finishing second or third. I personally have them finishing third, missing out on the playoffs, but I do agree with the Yankees winning the AL East. And, of course, as the day goes along, we'll continue to read off all the other MLB scores from the other games during the commercial breaks. All right, looks like we're coming out of the commercial break. A bit of a soggy day all around North America. The Nationals and Mets game got postponed, as did the Red Sox and Orioles. Boston and Baltimore was the original game I was going to broadcast. And then I could have done the Bruins game tonight, but you know what? It's opening day. We got to commentate some baseball. And we begin with DJ LeMahieu, Aaron Judge, then Aaron Hicks, Giancarlo Stanton, Gleyber Torres, Gio Urshela, Gary Sanchez, Jay Bruce, and Clint Frazier, your 9 batters today for New York. And, of course, the Yankees are still without Luke Vogt. He suffered a minor hamstring injury. He'll be out for the first 2 to 3 weeks. And the first pitch will be a strike on the left-hand side of the strike box for the former Dodger, Hyun Ryu, with a 2.30 ERA, finishing top 3 in the Cy Young finish in the last 2 years. Ryu delivers here, and that pitch misses to the left 8-4, 1-1 the count to DJ LeMahieu, who got his extension about a month ago. By the way, this is Ryu's 3rd career opening day start. Now Ryu will deliver on the 1-1 and swing and a miss, 88 miles an hour, 1-2 now the count. Good pitch, kind of up high. It'll now be a 1-2. Ryu. Now we'll deliver, and this one's going to be hit by LeMahieu right to the first baseman, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. wastes no time and head over to first. So 4-pitch at bat, and the Blue Jays get their first out of the season. That was a pitch that happened right down the middle, but LeMahieu grounded out as Vladimir Guerrero Jr. wasted no time to get over to first. And, of course, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.'s father, he was fantastic player, potential Hall of Famer. Looks like his son, it looked like in his rookie year he looked pretty good, but last year Guerrero Jr. kind of slowed down a little bit, so we'll see how he does this year. Ryu's pitch is down low, just missed the strike box, 1-0 the count, 90-mile-an-hour pitch to Aaron Judge, who, again, kind of just like Vladimir Guerrero Jr., he had a fantastic rookie year, and he's still a very good player, but he did slow down just a tad in production, but I still say Judge is better than Guerrero Jr., though. 80-mile-an-hour pitch and just swing and a miss 1-1. I think, you would have to be, a Blue Jays fan or something if you were going to say that BGJ is better than Aaron Judge. That is for sure. Ryu's pitch is going to be a check swing. Will they call it a strike? They will not. Ball missed to the right-hand side of the strike box. 2-1 the count now. There's Aaron Boone. He had to step away from spring training. He had a leave of absence, but he was back after a few days. He's now ready to send this team hopefully back to the playoffs. That's going to be a grounder and a foul for Judge. 2-2 now the count. Semi-filled Yankee Stadium, of course. Especially on opening day, this stadium would be rocking. It would 100% be sold out, but of course, due to COVID, can't have full-time tickets yet. Can't sell out the arenas, of course, which is obviously unfortunate, but it's better than having no fans like what we saw last year. The pitch down low, 86 miles an hour, missed to the left-hand side, and now it's a full count to Aaron Judge. How's it going? As that'll be a 3-2 count. Ryu to deliver to Judge. Here's the pitch and a swing and a miss. 91 miles an hour. Ryu to the right side of the strike box. Caught Judge with a swing and a miss. And so for both Ryu and Cole, both strikeouts happened when dealing the second out of the inning. And Judge, yeah, he swung a bit too high. He swung a little bit lower. That had the potential to be perhaps a double, but now we have the center fielder, Aaron Hicks, who had a plus 122 OPS last season. The league average is, of course, 100. Now the 11th pitch for Ryu. And this one will be a ball, just missed to the right side, 89 miles an hour. And 1-0. No pitch now, Ryu to deliver again, and this one will be a swing and a miss up high, 90 miles an hour, 1-1 the count to Hicks. Now Hicks will step back into the batter's box. Ryu, of course, second year with the Blue Jays, like I mentioned. Ryu will deliver, and this one hits the dirt, 75 miles an hour, 2 on the count. And the Blue Jays, they've really add on to their pitching core. I mean, they got Steven Matz from the Mets. They acquired Robbie Ray last year at the trade deadline. They have Kirby Yates. He's on IR, but Kirby Yates is pretty solid when healthy. So the Blue Jays are really focused on the pitching over the past season or two. And it has paid off. 81-mile-an-hour pitch to the bottom left-hand side, 2-2 the count. And we can get out of this what would be an extremely quick first inning with one more strike. Okay, Aaron Hicks. Here is the pitch and a swing and a miss. Down the middle, 91. Hicks strikes out, and so that is the end of the inning. Tesco, Hernandez, Guerrero Jr., and Gurriel Jr. are coming up next for the Blue Jays as we are at the end of one, still scoreless, and we got no hitter on both sides. We'll see how long that lasts. Thanks for tuning in, Robert. Appreciate it. All right. Looks like we have the Indians and the Tigers also on right now. I'll give you a quick little update on that game. Versus Tigers. The rest of the games aren't starting until about 2 or later. But yeah, I was originally going to do the Red Sox-Orioles game, and it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do it tomorrow because we got Fluster Sports Zone, of course. So we're going to be shooting Fluster Sports Zone tomorrow at 12, I believe, or 1. So, yeah, it's going to be 12. So, that'll be a lot of fun. So, we'll not be able to do the Red Sox game tomorrow, but don't worry. We got 161 other Red Sox games to do. So, that'll be fun to eventually do them. And then, yeah, I'm thinking about doing another Bruins game next week, another Bruins game or 2. Yeah, it'll be fun. I'm a fan of the Red Sox and the Mets. The Mets are my favorite team, but I live in the Boston area, so I like the Red Sox as well. Yeah, I like the Mets, and we can certainly talk about that Francisco Lindor extension. Oh my God, that was a lot of money. By the way, the Indians and the Tigers are so scoreless. How about the Lindor contract though? 10 years, $341 million. That is ridiculous. That is just absolutely crazy for a guy who's, pretty much all he's done was, play a few spring training games. I mean, obviously he was a great player. The Mets paid a fortune to get him from Cleveland, but still a pretty, huge contract overall when he hasn't even played a regular season game yet. And there is Marley Rivera, a ESPN reporter, it looks like. And we are beginning the second with the swing and a miss by Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Good pitch from Cole on the slider, 0-1. So Cole has now delivered 13 pitches. Yankees, of course, at home win the pinstripes. Blue Jays away with the all-blue jerseys. That ball lands in the strike box, but the ump does not call it a strike. 88 miles an hour at the top of the strike box, and the umpire missed it. Ouch. That's got to hurt for Garrett Cole. Well, now here's the check swing ball. 90 miles an hour, bounced off the glove, and is a 2-1. Oh, thanks, man, for tuning in. You're Korean? That's nice. First Korean viewer. I appreciate it. I can't say I've had anyone tune into my videos from Korea before, so that's awesome. Appreciate you stopping by, my man. Here's a strike, and it'll be a 2-2 count now. You're a big fan of Ryu? I'm sure. Yeah, he is a fantastic pitcher, and I'm happy he's getting the start today because he has impressed me for the past since like 2017. He has just been one of the better pitchers. As this one's going to hit it, it's going to bounce off the glove, so we get our first hit of the season. And so it'll be a single for the Blue Jays. That is going to be Tesco Hernandez on the hit. Yeah, it bounced off the glove of Gleyber Torres, the shortstop. And so now we'll have Vladimir Guerrero Jr. come up, who hit 9 home runs, 33 RBIs last year, 116 OPS. And so there you go, Tesco Hernandez, who I'm pretty confidently played on the Astros before, but don't quote me on that. Here comes the 18th pitch for Cole, and here comes the third-year first baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr. for his first at-bat of the season. Cole now to deliver, and this one's going to be hit right down the middle and a base hit, so now runners on first and second. Hernandez goes into second with these, and Guerrero easily into first. On the first pitch he faces all year, that looked like it was about 114 miles an hour off the bat, according to ESPN. A good hit through center field. Ooh, that one almost clipped Cole in the face. That would have been scary, obviously, if the ball made contact. I've seen that before, but luckily missed Cole's head and was able to hit into center field with ease. And then Vladimir Guerrero Jr. does the basketball celebration. I like it. Yeah, it was 114.1 miles an hour coming off the bat. Oof. Now here's Gurriel Jr., left fielder for Toronto. Cole to deliver, and a ball, 88 miles an hour. Just missed it to the right-hand side of the strike box, and it'll now be a 1-0 count. I don't know, though. I feel like Cole, a couple of these pitches have been called balls, although in my opinion they've been strikes, but I'm not the one behind home plate, so who am I to judge? 1-0 the count. Here comes Cole. And that one, check swing. Did he go? He did. 1-1. 88 miles an hour. That one dipped to the bottom of the strike box. And then, it was a check swing strike for Gurriel Jr. So 1-1 now. Here is Cole to deliver, and that one's going to be hit. And again, an open field. And here comes Hernandez. Is he going to come in to score? He will. 1-0 Toronto. So Hernandez gets the first hit of the season and the first run, an RBI single for Gurriel Jr. And after a very stellar first inning, Garrett Cole, not the best inning of his career, that's for sure, hit right up the gap. I don't know why Torres was so far away from the ball. And then, just with these, Blue Jays able to score. Gurriel now at first, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. only goes up to second. But Toronto scores, and again, the exit velocity for Gurriel Jr. there, 106.3 miles an hour. So 1-0 Toronto. This pitch will be a ball. Missed it to the left-hand side of the strike box. 1-0 the count. As now we have Rowdy Tellez, the first baseman for Toronto. Boy, Toronto could hit a home run here and get a 4-0. That would be just a ginormous momentum shifter. And here's hit by Tellez, but it's going to be popped up and it will be reeled in. So there's the first out of the inning off the pop out caught by Jay Bruce, who again is replacing Luke Vogt for the time being. And we got our first out of the inning after Toronto got 3 hits on 3 straight batters. And by the way, a little update for you. The Tigers hit a 2-run shot with Miguel Cabrera. 2-0 Tigers over the Indians. A little scoring update for you here. And again, 1-0 here at the Bronx. As now we have Randall Grichuk coming up to the bat, batting 8th for Toronto. Here's a pitch from Cole. That one hits the dirt. 90 miles an hour. Missed it to the right-hand side of the strike box. 1-0 the count. And Grichuk, 115 OPS, 12 home runs, 35 RBIs. And yeah, that pitch hit the dirt. And good thing Sanchez got in the way, or else that would have potentially let the men on base run to second and third respectively. That pitch just missed the body of Grichuk and is now 2-0. That pitch was way outside. And we'll take a look at Gary Sanchez' pitching frame. He used to stand up in 2019, but then on 2020, he went down to one knee. And it looks like he's also staying on one knee this season as well. This pitch will be fouled back, 2-1 the count now. Yeah, that's certainly interesting that Sanchez kind of changed up his catching style. So 2-1 now. Here's Cole Ray to deliver. And this one will be a swing and a miss up high in the strike box. 97 miles an hour, 2-2 the count. And so Cole is starting to redeem himself a little bit after that very sluggish start. Pitch up high in the strike box, swing and a miss. Would have been a strike anyway if he didn't swing, so might as well give it a shot. So here's the 2-2 pitch, and that one's going to land 83 miles an hour. Missed it to the right, and it's now full count. '29th pitch coming up here for Cole. And this pitch will be a swing and a miss on the curve. And there's the second strikeout of the game for Garrett Cole. And walking back is Grichuk. 2 outs for Toronto after having 3 straight men on base. And that pitch was low. If Grichuk just held his swing, he would have easily gotten the ball. We would have had the bases loaded with 1 out, but ultimately he swings, and so now the Yankees got 2. And here's Cole ready to deliver his 30th pitch of the game now, and he will deliver, and it's going to be bottom left-hand side of the strike box, 1-0 the count, or 0-1 rather. The strike to Danny Jansen, who had an 85 OPS, 6 home runs, 20 RBIs, a 183 batting average, and a 671 OPS. His stats for last season. Here is the pitch from Cole, 0-1. And that one, curveball missed to the right, 1-1. 98 miles an hour that pitch was. Here's the 1-1. From Cole, he will deliver, and this one will be a strike, 98 miles an hour. Hit the bottom right of the strike box, and now the crowd will stand up. After a 20-pitch inning, Garrett Cole is 1 away from getting himself out of a 2-runner jam. Already gave up 1, but he can redeem himself here with his 3rd strikeout. Here comes Cole to deliver, and that one will be a curve missed. Curveball missed to the right, 99 miles an hour, and the count is now 2-2. Cole does have a pitch or two to spare. He doesn't have to throw a strike necessarily here either. He has another pitch to spare. Throw a ball and then try to get the strikeout on the full count, although I don't really see why you would do that. Well, I guess that's what he did. He pitched down low again to the right, 90 miles an hour, hit the dirt, and now it's a full count. So 2 straight balls for Cole, and now he's got to deliver the strike. Or just hope for a foul tip, either one. But yes, 35th pitch now for Cole. Crowd still standing up here at Yankee Stadium. Here is Cole. Delivers, and this one's going to be popped up and fouled back into the crowd. So we remain at Danny Jansen's at bat. Man, looked like that one was going to pop up right in front of the catcher, but had the power to fall back into about the 5th or so row. And so now a full count again, 36th pitch of the game now for Cole. Cole delivers. This one again going to get popped up, and again it's fouled back. This is what, like the 8th pitch at bat now? Oh my goodness. We got a long at bat here. Currently, Cole, he's throwing 15 balls and 21 strikes on his 36 pitch count right now. Third time's a charm on the 3-2 count for the third time. Jansen in position. Cole delivers. This is fouled off the ankle of Jansen, and we will make this now 4 attempts on the 3-2 count. Oh, boy. Danny Jansen, you got to give the catcher credit, man. He is not letting Garrett Cole off the hook. Inning on the line. Remember, runners on first and second right now for Toronto. As currently, it's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at second and Gurriel Jr. at first. And then it was Teoscar Hernandez, the man who scored for Toronto. 3-2 again. Cole delivers. This is a strikeout. He finally got him on the 4th attempt. 99 miles an hour. It just kissed the corner of the strike box. And that is the end of the inning. A very intense inning, to say the least. Toronto up 1-0 off the run by Hernandez, but Cole now with back-to-back strikeouts ending the inning. Wow, that was a wild at bat. That one went about 8 or 9 pitches, and like 4 of which were on the 3-2 count. That was a good at bat. Yeah, currently in commercial break. Let's see if anything else happened in the Twins-Indians game. Or not the Indians-Tigers, rather. Twins are playing the Brewers at 2:40. I was thinking about commentating that game, but I thought this game worked better for my schedule if I couldn't do the Red Sox one. But yeah, it's still 2-0. Top of the second. And so it was Miguel Cabrera who hit the home run. And the other man who got the hit was the third baseman, Jameer Candelario. Who has played with Detroit his whole career. He is an infielder. Actually, I lied. He played with the White Sox in 2016, 2017. Then he's headed over to the Tigers and has been a pretty solid role player since then. I'm sure the White Sox could use him after the Eloy Jimenez injury, but well, I got Jake Lamb instead, so that kind of helps for something. I mean, of course, if you didn't know, Jake Lamb signing with the White Sox this past Monday due to the Jimenez injury, and I guess the Braves just didn't have any room for him on the roster. But I don't know, Jake Lamb, he started off his career so good with Arizona, then he kind of was becoming like a middle order type of player. Then he just really wasn't used that much unless it was for the infield. And then he played on the Athletics last year. He was all right in Oakland. He wasn't fantastic or nothing. Then he was playing on the Braves this spring training, got released, and then the White Sox picked him up due to Eloy Jimenez getting hurt. But we begin the bottom of the second, 84-mile-an-hour pitch up high to the left-hand side. 1-0 count. Ryu now to deliver his 17th pitch. Here's to Giancarlo Stanton, the former Miami Marlin. Ryu delivers again, missed to the left. 2-0 the count, 88 miles an hour. Giancarlo Stanton had a 145 OPS, 4 home runs, 11 RBIs. He was injured for the majority of last season, had only 23 games under his belt. And here's Ryu, and this pitch will be fouled back, 85 miles an hour, 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Ryu delivers, and this one's going to be fouled back, 80 miles an hour, 2-2. Stanton with Judge, by the way. Yankees are 88-47. And in the postseason, they're 11-6. And they have a plus run differentials of in the regular season 179, in the playoffs just 31. That pitch down low to the left-hand side, full count to Stanton. And the Yankees still looking for a hit here in this bottom of the second. After the Blue Jays got 3 in the top of the inning. Here's a pitch and foul back. 89 miles an hour. Count stays at 3-2. Full count again. 22nd pitch of the game now for Ryu. He delivers, and this one's going to be hit, popped up by Stanton, and it's going to be caught for the first out of the inning. And I'm pretty sure that was Marcus Seaman making the reception. It looked like it was. And then we see the Cabrera home run. Oh my goodness, they're playing in the snow in Detroit. That's crazy. Wow, it is currently snowing at the Tigers game. Wow. I can't say I've really seen a baseball game played in snow. That's incredible. It is snowing, and it's not like lightly snowing. It's actually snowing down there in Detroit. Oh my goodness. That is crazy. I mean, that's why the Indians are trailing. Who knows? Here's the pitch. That one fouled back. 0-2 the count now to Gleyber Torres. Remember, you can get the second out of the inning here, but that is incredible that they're letting the game play in snow. You know, obviously you'd expect to see that in football, but not in baseball. It's a pitch. That one missed. 78 miles an hour to the right-hand side of the strike box, and it's 1-2. Ryu now delivers again, and again, pretty much same area. 78 miles an hour, 2-2 the count. Ryu, of course, wearing the number 99. He wore the same number with Los Angeles, and now Torres calls for time. Here's a pitch now by Ryu up high. Left-hand side, 91 miles an hour, 3-2. Or right side, rather. So full count, but they already got one out. Let's see what they do here on this full count pitch to Gleyber Torres. And they're going to – it's going to be hit and fouled. So that count stays at 3-2. So yeah, Calvin Biggio come over there. And yes, Calvin Biggio is, of course, the son of Hall of Famer Craig Biggio. Of course, as you may assume that. Ryu's pitching in 2020, 28% changeup, 24% cutter, 24% four-seam fastball, and a 13% curveball. See what he delivers here, full count, and it looks like this is a four-seamer and it's fouled. And the count remains full, so here's the third pitch of the 3-2 count. These teams just love to, obviously keep the count alive, keep the at-bat alive for as long as they can. And they're going to keep on fouling back no matter how much it takes pretty much. Got to keep on fouling back. 3-2 now. Ryu will deliver, and this one's going to be hit, and this has a shot. It's going to land in left field, so a hit for the Yankees. Gleyber Torres gets on base on the single. Looked like that was going to have a little bit more power to it than I was originally expecting, but a good hit nonetheless. Ryu gives up his first hit of the season, and lands right over the head of Bo Bichette. We'll take a look again here on the replay. A pitch line right down the middle. I mean, Torres is going to make easy work of that. His velocity was only 66.2 miles an hour, but managed to get the hit. So now, here's the pitch from Ryu, and this one misses to the right. So it is now 1-0. You now to deliver again, and this one's going to be hit, foul back, 90 miles an hour, 1-1 the count. There comes the 33rd pitch for Ryu. Rondo would obviously love a double play here. And swinging a miss up high, 86 miles an hour. 1-2 the count. As we now take a look at Gio Urshela at a 137 OPS, 6 home runs, 30 RBIs, 298 batting average, 858 OPS last year. Now Ryu to deliver, and this one's going to be hit and fouled back, 91 miles an hour, and the count stays at 1-2. Send back into the batter's boxes. Urshela, 1-2. Ryu. He will deliver, and this is a swing and a miss, 81 miles an hour to the left-hand side of the strike box. Ryu's got his third strikeout of the game as Urshela goes swinging, and there's 2 outs on the inning for New York. We'll take a look again here on the replay. Good pitch, and Urshela just tried to reach to get the, he fell forward trying to hit the ball. That's going to not be good. That's pretty much a death sentence if you're a batter, actually, if you're trying to lean forward and make the hit. So that's just going to get you off balance. So 36 pitch now for Ryu. Oh, never mind. He's going to throw back to first. But Torres does not steal. Sanchez. Last year had a batting average of 187 with 10 home runs, career lows in a shortened season, as you'd probably expect. Ryu delivers, and Sanchez is going to hit this one, and we got our first second home run of the season. First for the Yankees. What a shot into left field, and that is gone. Gary Sanchez. That was a bomb into left field. 407 feet it went. The exit of 107 miles an hour, and the Yankees take the lead 2-1. That was a shot by Sanchez. An outstanding hit. And the former All-Star catcher gets the Yankees their first home run of the season. And of course, Gleyber Torres, the other man circling the bases for New York. And now the wind's starting to pick up here as New York finally takes the lead. 2-1, their first lead of the entire season. And yeah, that was a curveball right down the middle. Sanchez. All right, I'll make easy work of that. Thank you very much. It lands in left field. So now the pitch and a check swing strike, 75 miles an hour. Is this Jay Bruce at the plate now? I believe so. Yes, it is. Jay Bruce now on the plate for the Yankees, but an outstanding home run hit by Sanchez. Ryu delivers, swing and a miss again by Bruce, up high to the left-hand side, and take a look again. A home run again. It was a curveball right down the middle, and Sanchez with a good exit velocity was able to get it. Now here's Bruce. He's going to pop up, and will this be caught? It will be by Bo Bichette. So Gary Sanchez putting his catcher equipment back on. It's the first home run of the game and the season for the Yankees. 2-1, New York leads. We head into the top of the third after this commercial break. All right. Let's take a look at that. Looked like it was still 2-0 Tigers over the Indians. 3-0 now. As it looks like it was Jonathan Scope who picked up the hit. And Jacoby Jones. No, not the Ravens, Jacoby Jones. Of course, the Tigers, Jacoby Jones. What's up, Jeffrey? Thanks for tuning in. Of course, Jeffrey will be on Fletcher Sports Zone tomorrow at 12, so that'll be a lot of fun. You back at it. And yeah, we'll be recapping all the opening day games, all the other sports news from the week like we usually do. And goodness, I'm just happy that baseball is back. Now, again, I don't know how much baseball I will be commentating because, of course, hockey season's still on. But I definitely plan on doing at least 1 to 2 broadcasts, baseball broadcasts every week, if not every other week. I do have an April vacation in like 3-4 weeks, spring break. So I will luckily be able to do a baseball game or two during that span. Because unlike hockey where you play a night and then you have the night off, you can pretty much be playing every night, of course, in the MLBs. So that'll be fun. We're ready to get this top of the third going. 2-1 Yankees off the home run by Gary Sanchez. And Jays' lead has now been surrendered as here's the pitch from Cole up high, 95 miles an hour. 1-0 the count to Marcus Semien, who again is coming over from the Athletics this offseason. Here's a pitch down low, 82 miles an hour, 2-0 the count now. do know now that it's pretty much 2 o'clock. Hopefully we do get some more people in here. Of course, I know some people, unlike me, had to go to school today. Here's a shot, and it's going to be fouled. Or will it be caught? Nope, fouled. 2-1. Now the count. And so, yeah, hopefully with school ending for, most schools, we can hopefully get some more viewers trickling in here. Yeah, we currently have Springer, Semien, Yates, Ray, Chatwood. Yeah, Tyler Chatwood from the Cubs. I forgot about him when I was mentioning the new pitchers. And David Phelps. And I already mentioned Steve Matz coming over from the Mets. Swinging a miss there, 2-2 the count. But, yeah, the Blue Jays have really loaded up. And they have a lot of veteran talent like Semien and Springer. And they also have a lot of young talent like Guerrero Jr., Gurriel, Bo Bichette, and Biggio. They're a good mixed team. And, again, I don't know how much we're going to see Toronto this year. I don't know if they're going to make the playoffs exactly this year. But I'd say by 2023, they're going to be a pretty consistent playoff team, the Blue Jays. Here's a pitch, and this one's going to be shot deep into left, but it will be caught for out number 1. Looked like he had a good exit velocity, but ultimately couldn't score. And then here's the Jacoby Jones hit. And that was a single shot. Oh, no, it bounced off the wall, which then led to Jonathan Scope scoring. So, yeah, 3-0 Tigers over the Indians. And it's not snowing anymore. It's pretty good weather now. Interesting. 82 miles an hour. That pitch goes down low. 1-0 the count. It is now at the plate is Bo Bichette, I believe. Or is that Biggio? Is the pitch. And swing and miss. And that's Biggio at the plate. Swing and miss. 1-1 the count. Biggio, of course, in his second season. I was watching some Blue Jays spring training games last year before COVID canceled, and he was playing outstanding, Calvin Biggio. And then, fought himself, persevered, got himself into the active Blue Jays roster, and he's been certainly making the most of his opportunity. I just mentioned moments ago about one of the bright young players on this Toronto team. Here's the pitch from Cole, and this one's going to be check swing foul back. 97 miles an hour, 2-2. It's like he showed a bunt, but the ball went sideways, not straight. It was weird. And then Garrett Cole, of course, when he signed with the Yankees last offseason, he had a sign saying Yankee fan today, tomorrow, forever. And so now he gets to play for the franchise he grew up loving. Here's a pitch and a strike 3 called. It's Cole's 4th strikeout of the game. Biggio didn't even bother swinging. It was kind of a low pitch, but he probably could have fouled it off if Biggio was to swing. But Cole now with 49 pitches. You get to see Bo Bichette now. Cole delivers, and Bichette will foul this one back. On the 87-mile-an-hour pitch down the plate, 0-1 the count. It's Cole now to deliver. And this one will be a check swing up high. Nice 6 miles an hour, and it will be a ball 1-1. My most fond memory of Garrett Cole is when he was playing against the Rays in the 2019 ALDS, and he was just getting strikeout after strikeout after strikeout. Swinging a miss there. Bichette swings so hard, and then he loses his bat. Oh, boy, 1-2 the count now. Off a wild swing and a miss by Bo Bichette. But, yeah, that was probably my most fond memory of Garrett Cole. I think it was Game 3 of that series, and he had 15 strikeouts or something. He was just going off. Here's the pitch, and this one fouled back. 1-2 the count, 97 miles an hour. Remember, I was going to commentate that game on a platform I used to broadcast games on, but I didn't end up doing that game, and I missed a good one. Silver Hall, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your username right. 1-2. And, oh my, that one way up high. 97 miles an hour, and Pochette literally fell down on one knee. Like, I'm not getting hit, I'm ducking. Oh boy. Well, 2-2 now. Here's Cole. He will deliver, and Bichette rather, swinging a foul. Not Biggio, it's Bichette. Baseball for the first time, figuring out the rules. Nice. Well, I hope you enjoyed. I've been watching baseball since 2016, so I hope you enjoy watching it. I'm mainly a hockey and football guy, but I do watch quite a bit of baseball as well. As here's the pitch and a strike three. Bottom left strike box. And Cole gets now his fifth strikeout of the game. And Bo Bichette will walk off to the dugout in frustration. So Clint Frazier will begin the order for the Yankees. We come back from commercial break, a bottom of the third. And Cole, after having a rocky second inning, is performing well now. Trying to figure out the rules. That's cool, though. Yeah, it was the same way when I started watching basketball a couple years ago. I would, try to watch it, figure out the rules, and now I do some basketball broadcasts. But yeah, mainly I do, for commentary and just watching sports in general, I mainly do football, hockey, baseball, and NASCAR. And then I watch basketball when it's the playoffs for the most part. But yeah. I mean, we could certainly get to some sports news, as I guess unlike usually when I would commentate night games, I just wait until the intermission or whatever to go over it. But since, we're just going to be having like these 3-minute commercial breaks, let's just review the news from yesterday and today. So yesterday's news, the Red Sox signed pitcher Hector Rondon to a minor league deal. The Clippers signed center DeMarcus Cousins. That was pretty huge. The Seahawks extend wide receiver Tyler Lockett 4 years, $69.2 million deal with $37 million guaranteed. I'll be pretty much giving my prediction on that tomorrow during Fletcher Sports Zone. But yeah, that was a ginormous extension. Former NFL wide receiver Kendrell Tompkins is facing identity theft and defrauding California of $300,000 in unemployment insurance. Well, maybe if he lasted in the NFL longer than 2013 to 2016, he wouldn't have had to file for unemployment. But, former Patriots, Jet, and Saint receiver there. Or Raider, rather, not Saint. Playing the Raiders. And then, more sports news during next commercial break. But we'll get this bottom of the third going. Ryu to deliver to Frazier, and the pitch will be a ball, 89 miles an hour to the bottom right-hand side of the strike box. Frazier at 150 OPS, and I could not read the rest of his stats. I like Frazier's batting stance where he steps on his tippy toes on his left leg and then just plants down his right leg like regularly. That's interesting batting formation. I like it, though. As 1-1 pitch, and Ryu will pitch down low, 87 miles an hour, 2-1 the count now. So 2-1, bottom of the third. Ryu, this will be his 43rd pitch thus far. And again, the wind is really starting to pick up here. Here's the pitch. This one will be a grounder, and it's going to be a tough play for Bichette. He throws to first, got him out. Oh, boy, what an effort by Bo Bichette, able to get there in time, launch it over to Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and there's your first out of the inning. Great effort by Bo Bichette once again. Able to work up field and throw the ball on the run. Very impressive play. Probably the best infield play of the game thus far. I mean, what Bichette did was nothing new. I've obviously seen it before, but gotta give the players credit when they put in such terrific effort like that. Here's the pitch, and this one's going to stroll down the foul line and ball. So 0-1 count as we head back to the top of the order. So this will now be, pretty sure this is DJ LeMahieu at the plate. Yeah, it is. LeMahieu, 22%, highest rate of hard contact per swing. Yeah, the whip. I'm trying to think of that right now is Ryu with the strike, but up high, 86 miles an hour ball. Yeah, so pretty much it sums up the pitchers, walks, and hits divided in total innings pitched. Which, yeah, that completely makes sense. Even I haven't looked at the rule book and stuff for a few months now, but yeah. So the whip means that pretty much they tally up the walks and the hits allowed by a pitcher in each inning as another ground out here for LeMahieu, second out of the inning. So hopefully that makes sense. But yeah. And then Aaron Judge coming up now. As Rio now delivers his 47th pitch. And this one, foul by Judge. That one could have been gone if Judge timed that one perfectly. That could have been an easy home run because that pitch took a dip when it hit the strike box. When Judge hit, I was like, that's going to go far, but he hit it. He didn't time it perfectly, so it ended up being a foul instead. But Judge almost got a home run, so we stay at 2-1, though. And the count is 0-1. Man, I know. The Mets and the Red Sox, the two teams I like, and they're getting postponed on me. It's ridiculous. Ball, 80 miles an hour, Ryu. Left-hand side, and now it's a 1-1 to Judge. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, TJ. How was your school day? Anyway, here's the pitch. That one missed. Left-hand side, 2-1 the count. And Judge, by the way, 5 home runs in just 10 games last season. Or home games, rather. Here's the pitch, and Judge is going to ground this one out over to Bichette, and he'll throw over to Vladimir Guerrero Jr. So, 1-2-3 inning. Yankees still ahead 2-1. And we'll have Hernandez, Guerrero, and Gurriel coming up for the Blue Jays. You know what happened the last time those we know what happens the last time they were at bat. That was the start of the second inning, and they got 3 straight hits on Cole. So it's the time on sports reference pages. All right. I have been too. I've been spending more time on reference pages as well. I don't think half as long as you, though. I mean, I was just looking at, I'm not going to tell you what I was looking at. Almost gave that away. I ain't going to tell you what I was looking at this morning, but yeah. I was looking at some reference pages this morning. At this point, I'm also just trying to find dudes who I can just miraculously, get wrong on Power Skate because you're unbeatable now. We let you get those 2 players wrong last Wednesday, and then, oh my God, yesterday you were just wheeling and dealing. You were just like, what draft, what team, bam. I'm telling you. Go check out TJ, of course, with me and Alex on Power Skate Show on Wednesdays. Go subscribe to that. And then tomorrow at 12, Power Skate Show, of course, or Floodster Sports Zone, rather. That'll be a lot of fun. All right. And here's the pitch on the. Oh, never mind. They're showing a replay. I'm showing a replay, but yeah. Now here's the pitch. Cole strike. Okay. Yeah, we're doing the show tomorrow at 12 if TJ is able to. That's my goal. Yeah, Cole, 3 pitched innings, 3 hits, 1 run, 1 ER, 5 strikeouts. And he also has no walks. Here's the pitch and a strike, 95 miles an hour, 0 on the count. Hernandez now at the plate for Toronto, who has the lone run for the Blue Jays, and that one will be a strike again. The left-hand side of the strike box to 0 to the count. There's Cole delivering again. Pitching to the dirt, 80 miles an hour, 1-2. All right, Cole delivers now. At 1, miss to the right again, 87, 2-2 the count. Cole now. Pitch, and that one will be a strikeout. 6th of the game for Cole as he gets Hernandez looking, and Hernandez was trying to, I think, talk the umpire out of it, and then he abruptly stopped. Yeah, you don't want to fight with the umpire. No need to get ejected in just the first game of the season. But yeah, that was a good pitch down low, strike, and is 2-1 still. And first out of the inning for the Yankees. And this one will be a swing and a miss by Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 0-1. The count. Of course, Guerrero is 1 for 1 with the single, so was Hernandez. But now Hernandez, of course, 1-2. Cole trying to put Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at 1-2 also. This will be his 63rd pitch, though. Cole's definitely pitched a little bit more than Ryu thus far. 63rd pitch up high, 86, and the count is now 1-1. Let's take a look at Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on his Instagram, really working on his speed antics and, of course, lifting weights. Doing some more body exercises. This one will be a ball, just missed to the right, and is now 2-1 count. Here's Cole, pitch down low again, 89 miles an hour, and so 3-1 the count. He's pretty much hit the dirt. Now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is the youngest player in Blue Jays history to reach 100 career RBIs, 21 years and 6 months old. This guy is truly a stud already in his 3rd season. Here's a swing and a miss, though. 97 down the middle, and so now it's a full count. Yankees can get 2 outs in this inning with 1 more strike. Here's the pitch, and Guerrero Jr. will foul this one to the right, so 3-2 remains the count. Guerrero Jr. will step back into the batter's box now. 68th pitch coming up here for Cole. And here's the pitch, and that pitch is down low, 89 miles an hour, and so we get a walk. So there's Garrett Cole's first walk of the game. First walk of the game by either team, actually. And so Guerrero's on base for the second time in this game, and now we'll head over to Gurriel Jr., who has the lone RBI in this game for Toronto. Well, 69th pitch. And this one's going to be hitting foul back. 96 miles an hour, 0-1 the count. Lourdes Gurriel Jr., 11 home runs, 308 batting average, 8.882 on base percentage. 70th pitch of the game for Cole, foul back, 0-2. 97, top of the strike box. And as for Gurriel Jr., he was 15 for 37 versus the Yankees. So that's a 405 batting average with 3 home runs. The skies are starting to open up here in New York. Throw over to Bruce, and they couldn't get Guerrero Jr. out, so the count will stay at 0-2. So I see the sun starting to peek out just a little bit here. It's a pitch. Cole up high, 95 miles an hour, 1-2, the count. Now Tellez with a couple of check swings. Here's the pitch. Cole, swing and a miss. Yeah, that pitch wasn't even close to the strike box, so I'm kind of surprised Gurriel did swing at that one, but ultimately he did, and so there's your second out of the inning for the Yankees. As good slider down low, and he's able to get the strikeout. So Gurriel walks back to the dugout, a little upset. So now we have Guerrero Jr. still at first. So Cole to deliver his 73rd pitch to Tellez. And this one's got to be launched, but it does not go far enough as it is reeled in for the third out by Aaron Judge. So we have Hicks, Stanton, and Torres. The batting order for the Yankees hanging into the bottom of the fourth. Don't go anywhere here on YouTube. Got a good one. And still 2-1 Yankees lead. I mean, this has been a pretty interesting game so far. I mean, Blue Jays started off hot. They were winning 1-0, and then Gary Sanchez just a 2-run shot. And after a pretty rough second inning, it was pretty much, Garrett Cole's been very good since then. Of course, New York is up 2-1. All right. Just trying to see if there's any other news here. Doesn't really look like there is. We come back from commercial break. It is still 2-1 Yankee lead. We got Aaron Hicks, who is 0 for 1 thus far this afternoon. Rio delivers again, and that pitch up high again to the left-hand side, a 6 miles an hour, 2-0 the count. On the fourth, just getting kicked off here. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in here on YouTube. Opening day action between the Blue Jays and the Yankees. That pitch up high. Missed it to the right-hand side. 3-0 count now to Hicks. And Giancarlo Stanton is currently on deck for New York. Ryu delivers, and that's a strike down the middle, 89 miles an hour. More towards the upper right-hand side of the strike box, but nonetheless, hittable ball for Hicks, and it's 3-1. Now Ryu delivers again. Here's the pitch, and this one is going to be hit by Hicks, traveling down the foul line, and it eventually crosses, so they will have to redo the pitch. The counter is now full at 3-2. It was a good hit by Hicks, but the ball, of course, once it curves over that foul line, you got to re-pitch. And they're going to have to here, as Hicks will take the long stroll back to the home plate. All right. Here's a pitch from Ryu, and a swing and a miss. So Ryu's fourth strikeout of the game. Hicks, I believe that's his first time getting struck out. He's now 0 for 2 on the day. And coming up, Giancarlo Stanton with 1 out. Welcome back to the broadcast, Mackenzie. Appreciate you stopping back in. Bottom of the fourth, 1 out already in favor of Toronto. And here comes Giancarlo Stanton coming back up. Stanton has been injury prone the past couple of seasons. Former All-Star with the Marlins, though. And when healthy is a borderline All-Star. As this pitch goes up high, 6 miles an hour. 1-0 the count. Currently, Stanton has most 110-mile-per-hour batted balls since 2015. The only one who's even near him is Nelson Cruz of the Twins with 235, and then Aaron Judge is third on that list with 156, and Mike Trout fourth with 146. 2-0, Ryu to deliver. Here's the pitch, and foul back. 2-1, 90 miles an hour the pitch. Take a look here, Ryu. Pitch over to the right-hand side, but good foul by Stanton. And now here is Ryu again, delivers that pitch down low. Missed it to the right that time. It is 3-1. Ryu. 61st pitch now, and this one will be a grounder. Ryu will launch it over to Guerrero Jr. for the second out. So Toronto gets lucky and get to allow a hit this inning. We'll see how that'll continue, as looks like we have just for the yawning. Who is that? Is that DJ LeMahieu coming up? I believe so. All right, here's the pitch, and a swing and a miss, 8 miles an hour. Bottom of the strike box, and that's Gleyber Torres, actually. Torres, it was 1 for 1. Here's Ryu. Delivers up high. 90 miles an hour, so count is now 1-1. Now here's Ryu. This pitch is going to be hit and fouled towards the right. 1-2 the count, and Ryu can get out of this inning with a strike. Ryu now ready to deliver. 1-2. Here's the pitch, and this one will be a strikeout. So Ryu's fifth. Torres is now 1 for 2 on the day, and Toronto does not allow any more runs. It remains 2-1 Yankees heading into the 5th inning. Don't go anywhere. Bo Bichette coming up to bat for Toronto when we come back from commercial break. All right. So back into commercial break here. Still 2-1 heading into the top of the 5th, where it looks like we'll have Bichette and 2 others come up for Toronto. You guys have been enjoying the broadcast so far. If you did hit that like button, make sure you subscribe here on YouTube for more play-by-play broadcasting videos. And then make sure you follow the Instagram Fletcher Sports Zone for daily sports news. All right. So heading back to the top of the 5th here. Look like they're having a mini interview with Bo Bichette before the game? Probably. Let's listen into this.
Give me something, even for 10, 15 seconds.
Man. I got my peaches out in Georgia. Ooh, yeah, I got my whipping.
Oh my goodness, he's singing. All right, we're not listening to this. So the game's back on. Cole with the pitch, and I believe that was a ball. So that's the case. It will be a 1-0 count. This one's going to be hit deep into center and caught for out number 1 by Hicks. But there is the first out of the inning for the Blue Jays. And yeah, they're having some interview with Bo Bichette, but once he started singing, I was having none of that. Well, it's over now. Back to full screen. 1 out already. Aaron Hicks with the reception on the pop out. And oh my, that one goes over the head of Tellez. Kind of a wild pitch there. 1-0 the count. Here's a pitch. Cole. That one missed. 95 miles an hour. 2-0 the count. Jansen. At the plate now. Here's the pitch, and this one is a strike. Looked like it was down low, but ultimately the ump called a strike, so we'll roll with it. 2 on the count. As Cole now to deliver his 79th pitch to the catcher Jansen. This one's going to be fouled back 88 miles an hour, 2-2 the count. Speaking of catchers for the Blue Jays, just hours before the opening pitch, the Blue Jays DFA'd catcher Reese McGuire. So that was some interesting news that happened earlier this morning before the opening pitch. While we have the catcher at the plate, figured I mentioned that. Here's the pitch by Cole. This one's going to be fouled back by Jansen. And the count's now 1-2. Well, now 2-2. Looks like right now, looks like Cole could probably go about 110 pitches or so at the rate he's going. Here's a hit, and right as I say it, there's the good old announcer jinx on cue. And a base hit for Danny Jansen. I was on cue. Oh, he could probably go 110 pitches or so. Following pitch gives up a base hit. Oh, and the Pirates are beating the Cubs 2-0. Whoa. That would be an upset if that was to happen. I mean, the Cubs aren't projected to be great this year, but obviously the Pirates are projected to be the worst team in the league. I've seen in some simulations they have a 0% chance of making the playoffs, for crying out loud. So he was a strike, 88 miles an hour on the pitch. Oh, and I feel like every team should have at least 1% to make the playoffs, at least. How could you possibly say, oh, this team has 0% to make the playoffs? Yeah, this is probably true, but you don't go out and just say, oh, they have a legit 0% chance. So take the simulations the way you will. This one shot deep into right, but again, it just doesn't have enough power. And Jansen will run back to first. So there's 2 outs. As that was, it was Semien. And of course, baseball will continue this Sunday. Braves and Phillies at 1, and then White Sox Angels at 8:30. What game? What am I doing Sunday? Well, I'm actually doing nothing Sunday because Easter. But maybe I'll do some of that White Sox Angels game. I take that back. I'll be back at my place by 8:30, so we'll see. I may do the first 3 innings of the White Sox and Angels. We'll see. Maybe not. I don't know. Well, we'll see on how the weather is that day to determine. 1-0 the count. Ball missed to Craig Biggio. Well, then, this was my broadcast today. Instead of doing the Bruins game later. Tomorrow, Fluster Sports Zone. Saturday, I'm probably commentating a game Saturday night. Or I may just make a quick 10-minute YouTube video. We'll see. I plan doing something Saturday though. And then Sunday's Easter. If I don't do the Angels White Sox game, then I'm probably not filming a video. Just my little schedule, I guess. As we now have a 1-1 count to Calvin Biggio's 0 for 2 today. He's had 2 strikeouts. And this one's going to be hit. And they're all just landing in left field. Another easy catch for the Yankees, and there's another out. So Cole so far gone 86 pitches, and he's only allowed to run. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th, still 2-1 New York. And to see who made that catch. That was Jay Bruce. Wait, no, he's playing first base. It's Clint Frazier who made the grab. And, of course, the Yankees also have Brett Gardner, but I don't think he's active today. Yeah, the Yankees extended Brett Gardner, which was cool. But at the same time, yeah. All right. So now still in commercial break. Goodness, that's so funny. I saw a trade on. I was just flipping through Instagram real quickly, and I saw a trade alert saying that Antony Panarin got traded to the Islanders for Matthew Barzal, but like a straight up trade. But of course, April Fool's was today, so I was just like, what? And I was like, oh, never mind. It's April Fool's. Can't fall for that. All right, here's the pitch. Ryu will miss. 1-0 the count. Gio Urshela is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. To get this bottom of the fifth underway, Ryu's 67th pitch now, 85 miles an hour. Top right of the strike box, but does not get the strike. Ins and outs 2-0 to Urshela. Pitch from Ryu. This one grazes off the dirt, 81 miles an hour. 3-0 the count now. You might see a walk here. Oh, no, they're going to say a check swing. Strike. Oh, okay. I kind of saw it, but I'm going to call that one a ball, but that's just me. Anyway. Rio with the pitch, and this one's going to be hit and caught for the opening out. Wow. I wasn't sure when that one was going to land at all, because that was a pretty good track down there from Teoscar Hernandez to make the grab. I give him props. So 2-1, still New York ahead. Bottom of the fifth, 1 out now. This will be the 70th pitch for Ryu coming up. Now here's the pitch. Up high. 6 miles an hour, 1-0 the count. Sanchez 1 for 1. Of course, last time he was up was the 2-run shot. We have not had a single run since that. So, here's Sanchez. Fouled it back, 86 miles an hour. Yeah, we'll take a look back at that home run. Slider down the middle by Ryu. Sanchez makes easy work. And it's 2-1, and it's been 2-1 since. But the home run exit velocity, 107.2 miles an hour. The launch angle was 32 degrees. 407 feet off of, I think it was like an 80-something mile per hour pitch. I don't exactly remember what the speed was. 81 mile an hour pitch, so miss to the right, 2-1. The count now for Ryu. 73rd pitch coming up. Ryu will deliver. Down low again, 81 miles an hour. 3-1 the count now. Just pitch again from Ryu, and this one's going to be hit again by Sanchez. This one's going to go into right, but it's not going to be a home run. Caught by Gurriel at the last second and near the track. Oh, I thought he was going to hit another home run for a second. I was like, what? He's going nuts. But no, that was, that was just a note. Oh, excuse me. 86-mile-an-hour pitch will be called a ball to Jay Bruce. My voice will come back in a second. Don't worry. It'll come back. Oh, there it goes. Now it's back. I was about to say, I'm like, don't worry. This happens sometimes. Bruce, the pitch. That one missed. 2-0 the count. Jay Bruce. I remember when he played on the Mets a few years ago, and I believe he played on the Reds as well for a brief stint. It's pitch from Ryu, and that one's down low again, 85 miles an hour, 3-0 the count. Of course, Ryu is a 2019 All-Star with the Dodgers, having a career-high 3.32 ERA. Very impressive. And then, yeah, we'll get to more Ryu stats in just a minute. Here's the pitch, and that one's right down middle, so 9 miles an hour, more towards the right of the strike box. And yeah, he made an All-Star game in 2019, and then he went 5-2 last year. He's 59-35 overall in his entire career, and his contract will expire with Toronto in 2024. And by that point, he would be 37, fouled back, 85 miles an hour. Now it counts full at 3-2. Yeah, he's just turned 34 a week ago today, March 25th. Happy belated birthday to Hee-Jean Ryu. He delivers now in the full count, and no, just missed the strike box, and we get a walk for the Yankees. As Bruce is on base, now we'll head back to the top of the order. Yeah, he also won the ERA title in 2019. And here's a pitch. That one missed. 79 miles an hour, 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Ryu up high, 88 miles an hour, 2-0 the count. My goodness, Ryu's just throwing balls left and right out here. What happened to him? Wheeling and dealing the first few innings like it was nothing, and now he's starting to struggle. He can't hit the strike box. Meanwhile, Cole's just chilling out in the dugout, just like, yeah, I could probably go another inning or two if you need me to. There's a strike. Bottom right of the strike box, 2-1 the count now. Jeez, it took Ryu long enough to get a strike. I'm like, this is like 6-7 straight pitches without a strike. I'm like, he's got to do it. Here's the pitch, and this one's going to be hit and caught. Thrown over to first. Is it in time? It is not. And I think Guerrero Jr. wants him to look at it. That was wicked close. Let's see. Did he make it? Good hit down the foul line. Oh, no. They're complaining it was a fouling. Biggio, by the way. Decent effort to get over to Guerrero. And once Guerrero knew the second he said that, oh, I wasn't going to get it, I think he was hoping for a foul ball. But wait a minute. The ball may actually be in his glove at the time. Look, it's over there. I don't know. They're going to review it. Right now, it's 2 men on base, but they are going to review this play. That was a close call. I think it's kind of tough. I think my goodness, I cannot talk right now. Honestly, I think Guerrero Jr. did get the out, but of course the Blue Jays will challenge this. The calling on the field is, of course, safe at first. It looks like the ball is in the glove. Now, is it fully in the glove by the time he reaches first? I don't know. Oh, that's an out. Yeah, no, then that's the best shot we're going to get. So there should be a ground out for Clint Frazier. Let's see. I think I'll put the headsets off. This should be a pretty easy decision. Oh, he's safe! It looked like from an angle he wasn't, but I saw that. I guess theoretically, here's what the deal was. His foot wasn't on the base. I was about to say, so then that must have been the case. So when Guerrero made the play, when he was trying to reach out and make the catch, his foot wasn't on the plate. Now that makes sense. That was what I was going to say, how they were going to catch it or say he was safe. That's what I was going to say. And thank you, Jeffrey, for stating that. So I know for sure. Pitch missed to the left and 1-0 the count. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, okay, if Guerrero's foot left the bag, which I did notice it did, it makes sense. Okay. Anyway, Ryu now with the pitch, and this one will be a nice grab. And again, this time they got out. Nice grab by Sammy, and he throws it over to Guerrero Jr. for the out, and I think this is another one that should be reviewed. It was close. Let's see. We're going back to the replay booth. Good hit by LeMahieu. Oh, a great play by Sammy to get the ball from avoid a base hit first and foremost, and then such accuracy getting it over to Vladimir Guerrero Jr. for the out. My goodness. So, that was a pretty couple of crazy sequences that happened there. And ultimately, that original review was all for naught, as now we are heading to the top of the sixth. Goodness, that was a fantastic play by Semien, just able to throw it over to Guerrero for the out. That was pretty clutch. All right. Yeah, that makes sense as well. Okay, so I guess we can get to some other MLB news real quickly. Another pitcher got DFA'd. Rockies DFA'd pitcher Jairo Diaz. So his second go-around with the Rockies, I guess, didn't go as planned as the OG one, I guess. All right, here's the pitch from Cole. First pitch of the inning is a strike to Bo Bichette. And this one has been fouled back. 0-2 the count. All right. So 0-2 count now. This will now be the 89th pitch for Garrett Cole. Cole now, check swing. Did he go? He did. 8th strikeout of the game for Cole, and he got Bo Bichette, I believe, for the second time. Now, that ball wasn't even close. Slider that hit the dirt, but Bichette with the big enough check swing is out. So currently for Cole, this one's going to be hit and fouled. He had 6 flyouts, 6 groundouts, and oh, wait a minute, never mind. This is a home run. I thought it was shifting foul. It's a home run and we're tied. It's Hernandez who hits the home run. That was my bad. I thought it was hit. I thought it was going to be a foul. So that's why I started explaining like Cole's pitching count or how he got the outs. But no, this is going to be a home run and we're tied at 2. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Well, that was a nice shot deep in the left by Hernandez, and we are even at 2. All right. Cole knew it right away. Yeah, I thought from the camera angle, I thought it was going to start shifting foul, but no. It is gone, and so it is now tied at 2. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Takes the ball, 95, missed it to the right, 1-0 the count. There's the pitch and the ball. Oh, yeah, TJ, I know what's going on with your school. Yeah, I was reading your Instagram story during the commercial break, yeah. Here's the pitch, and Guerrero foul swings. 2-1. So it's 2-2 now. So we have a run for the first time since the second inning. Yay. Here's Cole. Check swing. And I'm going to say strike. 2-2. Ball again, the dirt, but they keep on check swinging. And so it'll now be a 2-2 count. Cole now. Up high, 97 miles an hour, 3-2. All right. Is the pitch from Cole, and this one will be fouled back by Guerrero. So the count remains full at 3-2, of course. Here's the pitch again, and a walk. Missed it to the right-hand side of the strike box, and so Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is on base once more. So he's on base 3 times now, which is interesting. And so Guerrero's coming on, and now Cole's going to get pulled. So Garrett Cole is pulled after a home run by Hernandez and a walk by Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He has been pulled, and we are now going to the bullpen for New York. I didn't see any pitchers warming up, which is interesting. on commercial break. Let's take a look at the other MLB scores now, because there's definitely more games on now. So let's take a look at all the scores now while we're in the commercial breaks. So Tigers still 3-0 over the Indians. Twins and Brewers tied at 0, bottom of the second. And the Pirates up 2-1 over the Cubs in the top of the second. And then Braves and Phillies starting in a brief moment. And then we have Rays Marlins, Battle of Florida at 4:10. Cardinals Reds at 4:10. Dodgers Rockies 4:10. Diamondbacks Padres 4:10. Rangers Royals 4:10. And we got a lot of games starting at 4:10. And then we have the 10 o'clock games Eastern time, of course. White Sox Angels at 10:05, and then Astros Athletics at 10:07, and then Giants Mariners at 10:10. I never get why the MLB just don't start all like the 10 o'clock games at 10:05. Like, why are you confusing your audience with all these like 3-game postponed, like all these games starting 3 minutes apart? It confuses me. It is what it is, but you get what I mean. It's like, why do they just start at the same time? Ain't that hard. All right, here's the hit and double play. Yes. Double play for the Yankees. And so we'll have Judge, Hicks, and Stanton coming up as we head to the bottom of the 6th. So only a 1-pitch inning. The Yankees are able to get the job done. As Chad Green comes in relief of Garrett Cole and gets the double play in 1 pitch. That is unbelievable. All right. So yeah, back in commercial break, just went over all the scores, so I'm going to do that again. There's no NHL games on right now because, Thursday afternoon, there ain't going to be any games on. I mean, right now, 1,498 followers. Guess the 1,500 on Instagram. Come on, baby. We got to reach that by the end of today. I'm sick of waiting. We getting to 1.5 today. I'm just sick of waiting. Let's go. Well, go nuts if I don't get 2 followers by the end of today. A little heads up. Kidding. But yeah. That'll be fun whenever that happens. Love delivering daily sports news to you guys. I've even kind of making some posts here or there during these commercial breaks. So hope you appreciate my hard work and commitment. And if there is an occasional misspelling, well, apologize. But that only happens like 1 in every 100 posts, though, so I wouldn't really worry about that. Anyway, so this will be the bottom of the 6th now. And this one's going to be hit, and it's going to go over the head of Rio in a base hit for the Yankees, as that's going to be Aaron Judge on the hit. This was a good hit, but hit it into left field. And yeah, just no one was there to cover the gap. So a base hit for Judge. And so the Yankees are trying to regain the lead. All right. Here's a pitch from Ryu, and this one will be a check swing. I believe a strike. I mean, it's in the strike box anyway. They're going to call it a ball. Oh, man, that was not a good call. Nah, he called it a ball. All right. Hicks, he's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. But to me, that looked like it was a strike, though. I don't care what anyone says. All right. Here's the pitch, and ball down low, 80 miles an hour. And so now it'll be a 2-0 count. Here's Ryu. Now his 90th pitch of the game, and this one's going to be hit fouled by Hicks. So 2-1 now the count. Yeah, it's looking like Hicks. He may not, or rather Ryu. He may not last, for much longer in this game. Maybe he'll go an extra inning or like half an inning if he's playing well. But right now at 90 pitches and no outs and a man on base, this could be his last. If not, then definitely the 7th will be his last inning. This pitch, swing and a miss, 2-2. All right. So 2-2 the count. Here's the 92nd pitch now for Ryu. Delivers, and this one's going to be hit by Hicks over to the third baseman. Quick throw, gets Judge out, and double play. No. They get Judge out. Hicks stays at first, 1 out. So you get one to you get one out to get the other one on base. All right, well, that works. Obviously, you'd rather get Judge out, rather have a guy on first and second. So I don't blame the Blue Jays' strategy there. But, this game has been even throughout pretty much. I mean, it was 1-0 Blue Jays for a little bit. Then the Yankees were up 2-1 for a few innings, and Toronto has battled back. And this is going to be the end of Ryu. Wow, so he's going to only last until the bottom of the 6th. I thought they were for sure going to let him stay for the rest of the inning, but they're going to pull him after 92 pitches and out and single, so kind of like a sacrifice single for Hicks. And so, all right. Boy, I was getting itchy. What the heck? All right, back in commercial break. All right. Still here in commercial break. All right, so here's Tyler Chatwood coming over from the Cubs. 5 games, 5.30 ERA, 18 2/3 innings, 25 strikeouts with 9 walks, and a whip of 1.66. First pitch is a strike to Giancarlo Stanton. Here's the pitch, and missed. To the left-hand side, rather. 1-1 the count. Chatwood now. try to deliver. This pitch from Chatwood, and this one's going to be a swing and a miss. Left-hand side, swing and a miss by Stanton, 1-2. Good pitch from Chatwood. I believe he signed with the Blue Jays last month, actually. Here's a pitch. Chatwood. This one's going to be a grounder, and it's going to go foul. So the count will stay at 1-2. So this will now be the fifth pitch of the at-bat. So let me get this straight. They had, and I do want to make sure I'm getting this straight. They had Chad Green come out for one pitch. They got the double play, and now they're not using him. It's like, dude, you warmed him up. Use him. That's what I sometimes don't get about baseball is that, like, I get you have to use certain pitchers at certain times of the game, but, like, why are you – Green literally only had one pitch. Like, you wouldn't use him again for, like, to try to get the first out or two in the bottom of the sixth. Like, really? That's always kind of the one thing that always confused me about baseball. Is just I feel like they waste the pitchers all the time. But Chatwood with a good pitch, swing and a miss by Stanton, and it's 2 outs now for Toronto in this inning. But yeah, like I get the reasoning behind it. It's just I don't agree with it because like if a pitcher's only pitched like under 10 pitches, he should be able to go again, unless of course he's injured or whatever. But different story for a different day. 2 outs. And here's the pitch. This one's going to get fouled back by Gleyber Torres. So 189-mile-an-hour pitch by Chatwood. All right. 0-1 the count, and Chatwood trying to pick off the man at first, but he cannot seem to do so. Currently, your Yankee at first base is Aaron Hicks. Oh, excuse me. There's a pitch down low, 94 miles an hour, 1-1 the count. And now here's the pitch from Chatwood. And this one's going to be a swing and a miss. 1-2, 94-mile-an-hour fastball to the left-hand side of the strike box. And so it is now 1-2. Here's a pitch. Chatwood down the middle and a foul. Count remains at 1-2. I see some Yankees fans in attendance today. Some even eating their burgers in the crowd. You gotta like it. Just gotta like some fans are back. Like even if it's not a lot, you just gotta like what the NHL and the NBA is doing. Like have limited fans come back, and then hopefully by playoff time you can have a full captive audience. I mean, I think that's the goal, but you know, it's better than just having fans for the World Series and that's it. I think the season's going to be fun. It's going to stink with all the COVID cancellations, I'm sure, but I'm looking forward to this season. Here's the pitch. This one's going to go down low, 91 miles an hour, so the count is now at 2-2. Chatwood now ready to deliver his 11th pitch. Just over 2 hours into the broadcast as well. Thanks, everyone, for stopping by. Bottom of the 6th inning, 2-2. Blue Jays, Yankees. I'll be on the call for pretty much this entire game, unless it's like this game goes on like 20 innings, then okay, maybe not. But yeah, other than that, should be able to commentate this game throughout. Here's the pitch from Chatwood. This one gets fouled back, 95 miles an hour. And the count will stay at 2-2. And we have another Pirates-Cubs update. It was 2-1. Pirates, last time I checked, they are going to make it 3-1 now. as Frazier with an RBI single. So the Pirates being the Cubs. Maybe the Pirates aren't frauds. Who knows? Pitch down low, 89 miles an hour. Full count. Three-two. Chatwood. To deliver. And they're going to steal second, and the pitch is up high anyway. Well, Hicks was going to steal second with ease. And then Chatwood throws a pitch out of the strike box. So there's a walk. So 2 men on. And perhaps after the home run by Toronto, the Yankees are starting to feel a little bit of a momentum shift kick in. Here's Urshela. He's 0 for 2 today with the 2 strikeouts. Here's the pitch, and swing and miss, 89 miles an hour, 0-1 the count. There's the pitch, and this one will be a grounder. And the throw to first is in time for Guerrero Jr. And we stay tied at 2. Heading into the 7th inning, Toronto coming up to bat. When we come back, Chatwood gets very lucky. He was having a rough couple of at-bats there, but he was able to get the out, which was good. All right, so back into commercial break. All right. Ready to go to the top of the 7th? All right. All right. Ready to get this game back underway. Top of the 7th. And, here's Green. Strike. So I went the whole rant for nothing. So never mind. Green's still in there for the Yankees, which is good. 0-1 count to Tellez, who's 0 for 2. Here's a pitch from Green. This one's going to be fouled up. 95-mile-an-hour pitch. And it will be caught for out number 1. Yankees get a pretty quick out. Take a look at what to discuss. So, previous champions. So, Brett Hull with the 0-1-0-2 Red Wings. I was going way too fast. But Mookie Betts, of course, traded from the Red Sox to the Dodgers and, of course, won the championship. Same thing with David Justice in 2000 with the Yankees and a couple others. But again, ESPN is showing their statistics way too fast for me. Can't read it in time. The Blue Jays also got another pitcher warming up in the bullpen right now. Here's the pitch. That one missed. The pitcher currently in the bullpen, if I'm not mistaken, could potentially be Ross Stripling. I think so. Anyway, here's the pitch. That pitch goes down low, 96 miles an hour, 2 on the count. And now 3-1 count. That pitch goes up high. Here's a pitch again. That's swinging a foul, 96 miles an hour. 3-2 the count. Trying to make a couple of my Yankees fans just saying, "Oh, you guys can't even beat the Blue Jays." That's funny. Here's the pitch, 3-2, and up down the middle and a base hit for Toronto. No, a base hit there for the Blue Jays. That was Tellez, and now here comes Danny Jansen. Try to regain the lead for Toronto. They haven't had a lead since the second inning. Here's a pitch, up high, 83 miles an hour, 1-0 the count. So Green does stay in. I thought they were going to pull him after one pitch. I'm like, that was ridiculous. I commentated a Red Sox game last year, and the Red Sox pulled a pitcher after one pitch. I was like, what is the point of that? But no, this is good. They're riding it out with Green, and that's smart. That pitch they'll miss to the right, 96 miles an hour, 2-0 the count. Jansen 1-for-2. Like I mentioned before, other catcher news for the Blue Jays was that Reese McGuire got DFA'd today. Anyway, 2-0 count. Here's the pitch, and this one foul back again. 97 miles an hour, rather. 2-1 the count. All right. This pitch is Green will throw back to Jay Bruce at first. Now 2-1. The wind has it's been kind of windy all game long. When it's just starting to pick up after a couple innings of it not. And Green will throw back to first again, and again is Grunchuk able to get there in time. So counts out 2-1. To Jansen. The pitch by Green. That one missed. 83 miles an hour. And it counts out 3-1. Jansen now. ready to take the 3-1 pitch. Green delivers. This was going to be popped up, and Jansen knew he should have just kept the bat down. First off, it would have been out of the strike box, and second off, of course, it would have been a walk. So, yeah, you hate to see that. If you're Jansen, Blue Jay fan in general. All right, here's the pitch from Green. That one's up high. Right side of the strike box. 1-0 the count, just missed. All right. Here's the pitch now. And Green looked back. He's ready to throw to first again, but elected not to. Seen him in the last 3 seasons. Well, I'll just read over last year. A .679 OPS and 7 home runs. And now he finally throws back to first, and Bruce able to make the catch, but no out. Okay, here's the pitch, and that one's going to be fouled back by Semien. Fouled back, won't win the count. On 1. Here's Green to deliver again. This one down low, and they're looking to steal the base, and they got him! And that's going to be the end of the inning. As Gernchuk does not steal, and we're heading to the bottom of the 7th. Sanchez, Bruce, and Frazier coming up for the Yankees. Yeah, I mean, trying to steal the base, he started way too slow. Ouch. Yeah, that's going to be an out for sure. Everyone's reviewing. Clear out. And all right, we remain 2-2. All right. All right. Back here in the commercial break. Take a look at the scores in just a second. Let's take a look here. So the Twins have a 2-0 lead over the Brewers. Pirates have a 3-0 lead over the Cubs. Tigers up 3-0 over the Indians. And the Phillies are up 1-0 over the Braves here in the bottom of the 1st. All right. All right. So let's see here. If you take a look at Mini Moonsu, former Chicago White Sox player. Then obviously this is what Manny Musso says. I said to myself, if Mr. Jackie Robinson can make it, I could too. Oh, yeah. Former White Sox and Yankee player. He is a retired number on that Yankee wall. Dude, they can't even retire any more numbers. The Yankees they can't even retire another number. Because then you're going to just run out. That's the thing, when you've been a legendary franchise for over a century, yeah, it may happen. Yeah, bottom of the seventh. Reaching the home stretch here. The conclusion of game one of the 2021 MLB season. Looks like, what are we doing here? Getting some extra practice in? Okay. Are we taking a pause? I guess we're taking a pause. Okay, well, that works. Take a look at, Cabrera's home run, the snow, but then the snow quickly went away. Ultimately, the Tigers were just been dominating that game throughout, which is certainly interesting because, obviously, especially when you're playing in the baseball season, it's not like every single game you watch is going to, go as planned, of course, but it's interesting. Anyway, here's the pitch, 92 miles an hour, strike one. So 1-1 count now. This is to, I don't know. Now Phelps is in the game. Here's David Phelps, 22 games, 6.53 ERA over 20 innings, 31 strikeouts, 1.16 whip, and he also had 5 walks. Here's the pitch. Hit. And caught by Bichette. Throws on one knee, and he's not going to make it in time. That is safe for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And Bichette not happy as he takes off his glove and slams it to the grass. Well, I get it. You can't really be hard on yourself. This was good play. He was able to get the pass. Yeah, the throw was a bit weaker. Yes, but still. Wouldn't be that upset over it. Well, obviously he would be. He's making some money. There again, you see the frustration on the replay. Him just slamming his glove into the grass. Russo for one with a walk. And pitch goes down low, 81 miles an hour. 1-0 the count. Here's a pitch from Phelps. delivers. Foul tip by Bruce. 1-1. Bruce was 0 for 1 playing in his Yankees debut. I remember when Bruce was Phillies. I think he played in the Reds as well, but I know for a fact he played in the Mets and the Phillies over the past few seasons. And here's a pitch down low to the left. 2-1. Well, I think it's interesting how some fans are wearing masks and some fans aren't. So here's a swing and a miss, 89 miles an hour, 2-2 to Bruce. But yeah, I think that's interesting because I know in the NHL, if you attend an NHL game, it is mandatory to put your mask on when you enter into the arena. So I don't know. That's interesting. That I've seen about half the crowd wear masks and half the crowd not wear masks. I think that's interesting. Here's a shot deep into right. It's not going to have the distance. It's near the track. It's caught by Hernandez, and so that saves a potential at least triple. Bruce is out. We'll head back to the top of the order, I believe, and wow, that one back. If you're Jay Bruce, good hit, just didn't have enough power. The exit velocity, 93.2 miles an hour. The distance went 362 feet, but it's going to need to go about 390 feet for the home run. We're not going back to the top of the order, by the way. Here's the pitch. Next up is Frazier, and that's a strike. Bottom right-hand side, although it did not look like a strike in my opinion. But I will not judge. 0-1 the count now. 11th pitch of the game right now for Phelps. Phelps will deliver. Here's pitch. That one missed. 90 miles an hour. 1-1 the count. Now here's another pitch. 82 miles an hour, and then that one missed. Bomb left, 2-2. Frazier now 1 for 2 on the day. We'll try to obviously avoid the double play here. Here's pitch from Phelps, 13th. And this one's going to be hit by Frazier into left, but it's not going to go as far, but it will land. Base hit. And Bichette will get it, so no one can run to third. But, all right, Yankees get 2 men on base now. Only 1 out. And Phelps was kind of pitching that one more towards the left-hand side of the strike box. That was not the best pitch in the world. And then, yeah, the ball just floats over Bo Bichette's hand and it's able to land. So 69.1 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat. But now you have the top of the order, DJ LeMahieu. If he hits a 3-run shot, the Yankees would be in very comfortable position of winning this game. We will see, though. And here is the pitch from Phelps. And that one missed way to the right. No, the count, by the way, LeMahieu. Last season, he had a 1.11 OPS, a 364 batting average, only 10 home runs, 27 RBIs. MVP voting in the AL, 3rd last year. And then 2019, he was ranked in 4th. Here's a pitch. That one missed, 81 miles an hour, bottom left-hand side, 2-0 now the count. As LeMahieu, by the way, he's 0 for 3 today. Right now, the win probability, 70-30 in favor of New York. I don't know what ESPN's getting that. Probably the ESPN website, but that was silly of me to say. But yes, That's interesting. So Yankees got a 70% chance of winning this game right now. I can't say I'm really surprised by that odds. Here's a shot. That one fouled into the crowd to right field. So 2-1 now. Aaron Judge on deck. Judge is 1 for 3. And currently we're having a meeting with the pitcher and catcher, so Jansen comes over to talk to Phelps. The wind again starting to pick up. It is now a 2-1 count. And no one's at first, so this could be worth stealing a base perhaps. 90 miles an hour up high, 3-1 the count. And currently Blue Jays are working out pitcher in the bullpen. That is Rafael Doyce. They're working in the bullpen right now. 3-1 the count. Pitch. And check swing ball. Bases jammed, 1 out. And I would recommend pulling Phelps right now because Aaron Judge is coming up. And if anyone's going to hit a grand salami, it's going to be Aaron Judge. At least on the Yankees, that is. And now they're going to let Phelps out there, man, really. You are playing what matches. Letting Phelps stay out here where Aaron Judge is coming up to the plate with the bases loaded. He's had a single and a strikeout tonight. Playing what matches, but as long as you don't light the house on fire, you're good. Here's a pitch. That one missed. 82 miles an hour. Missed to the left. 1-0. Yeah, you might as well just do an intentional walk. Just throw 4 straight balls. I mean, that wouldn't be an intentional walk, but you know what I mean. Have the same process as doing one. So 1-0. Ryu delivers. That one missed to the left. 93 miles an hour. 2-0 the count. Phelps is certainly not playing the best right now. Will he dig himself out of a hole? I mean, Garrett Cole did back in the second inning, but that's Garrett Cole compared to Michael Phillips. So that's a large margin. Here's the pitch. Yeah, that one's down the middle, 90 miles an hour. Oh, well, if Judge was going to hit on any pitch, it would have been that one. I'm kind of shocked Judge kept the bat on his shoulders because he should have swung at that one. Oh, Phelps now. We will deliver the pitch, and this one's going to be a grounder. Judge gets it, gets one, gets the man at first. He does! Double play! And the Blue Jays are going to head into the 8th inning unscathed. Oh, my goodness. Clutch infield by Toronto. Bases loaded with Aaron Judge, and they get the double play. Unbelievable. That is unreal. Toronto staying alive in this one. Unbelievable. That was nuts. That was probably the most clutch play so far by either team. Wow, they were able to get that double play. I was not expecting that at all. Now, Blue Jays, I don't think you keep Phelps in for the 8th inning, do you? I don't think you do. All right. Toronto able to get the double play, though. That was ginormous. All right. I've heard a lot of people just like, oh no, Aaron Judge, you stink. Oh no. Only one at bat, people. And also that Josh Donaldson has a hamstring injury. We'll see how long that lasts. Man, he's going to be out after the first inning. So Josh Donaldson's hurt. That's not ideal. Hopefully he's all right. It is a hamstring injury, though, so we'll see how long he is ultimately out for. That stinks. Lots of respect for Josh Donaldson. He's probably one of my favorite players on the Twins, actually. Okay. Well, right after this game on ESPN, we have the Dodgers and the Rockies. Here's a pitch, and this one's going to be fouled back. That does not look like this game is ending at 4 o'clock. In fact, this game looks like it's going into extra innings, if I'm being completely honest with you. I mean, that was pretty much the Yankees' shot to win it in regulation, was the Aaron Judge just ground out on. Now it's just pretty much a chance to see if Toronto can win it in regulation. We'll see. Here's the pitch. That one, top left side of the strike box, and it will be a ball, 1-1. Currently a pitch for the Yankees, while we have Simeon up for the Blue Jays. Let's see your Yankees pitcher real quickly. Jonathan Lozinga delivers. That one's down low to the left, 2 on the count, and Simeon, not a good Blue Jays debut. He's 0 for 3. We now ready. Pitch. Will be delivered up high, 96 miles an hour, until the count's now 3-1. All right, here's the pitch. So 3-1 now. Delivers and swing and a miss. So full count on Seaman. Here's a pitch. And another swing and a miss. Semien swings twice, misses twice. And the first strikeout of the game right there. Okay, let's take a look at the Twins and Brewers game. As all, they're looking at the Josh Donaldson hit. On his first hit of the year, he tweaks his ankle. He gets to second. And yes, it is 2-1 Twins, but Josh Donaldson with the hamstring injury is out for the rest of the game. You will see that post on Instagram, most likely during the next commercial break, by the way, for those of you who do follow Fletcher Sports Zone and take my advice. But that's besides the point. Here's a hit in the center field and reeled in for round number 2. So that one didn't go exactly far. Aaron Hicks makes the grab. All right. Here's the pitch, though. Pitch to Bo Bichette, and Bichette's gonna ground out. Yes, he will. Bottom of the 8th we go. Yankees and Blue Jays tied up at 4. Oh, my goodness. So, yeah. So, I'll get that Josh Donaldson post out right now. Donaldson. That stinks for Josh Donaldson, though. Oh, that's not good. I just saw a report saying TMZ was trying to make an April Fool's joke about Lamar Jackson having an altercation with a woman. Well, that's too far. Why are you making a joke like that? Like, listen, I get it's April Fool's, but like, why? Too far. Too far. Now we have Mr. Chamberlain calling me. What would TJ want? What would you like, sir?
Why do you think I'm calling?
Why are you calling me on?
You know if I'm calling you in the middle of a stream, it's sports related.
So something happened.
No, I'm actually watching the game right now since I did successfully kick my sister out of the house.
Nice, there you go.
So I have a little bit of time.
Well, that's good.
My game got, well, we won by forfeit again.
Nice.
We're now 12-0.
There you go. Rafael Doles, by the way, now the pitcher for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, he just came in.
Anything you want to say? What was the major sports news that happened? I just posted the Josh Donaldson injury.
Oh, wait, he got injured again?
Yes, he got injured again.
Oh, oof.
He pulled his hamstring.
What has it been, the Sean Jackson?
Oh, boy.
And Detroit's about to get a shutout. Detroit, how are you beating your Cleveland baseball team 3-0?
Because it's opening day and Cleveland baseball team didn't come prepared.
Come on, I thought Scar would have taught you better.
Oh,
Yes, I did just make a Disney reference.
yeah, swing and a miss by Hicks, 1-1 the count. So why, there wasn't any major news? You just called me because why not?
Yes, I'm bored.
Okay. Well, help me commentate this game then. You're my color for the rest of this thing.
I almost just fell out myself.
And what? Okay.
You almost got the witness me dice.
Oh, God. 2-1 pitch down low.
That would have been lovely for content.
Yep.
All right. Also within the MLB, as mentioned, Tigers up 3-0, Twins up 3-1, Pirates are up 3-2. There's what else?
The Pittsburgh Pirates are winning a baseball game. I know, it's shocking.
Yes.
Pitch down low, 2-2 or 3-2.
Phillies up something off of a sac fly from Alex Bohm, scoring Andrew McCutcheon.
Yep.
There's that. And of course, Clayton Kershaw getting another opening day start, 3rd and 1 all time. when it comes to opening day, facing up against the Rockies. And if you just so happen to be going live for that as well, who knows? I like to hop on my Chromebook and go live as well.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm commentating this game, and that's it. Yeah, definitely go check out TJ on YouTube if you want play-by-play for the Dodgers Rockies.
Since my school Chromebook decided to not let me get on my actual account.
Speaking of which, that game is starting in 16 minutes. Kershaw 7-1 all time on opening days.
And now for still the Bronx #1 enemy. It might have been 2018, but I don't care.
Giancarlo Stanton now at the plate, strike one, pitch to the left-hand side. You know, you think Giancarlo Stanton's going to stay healthy this year?
When does he ever stay healthy? No.
I know, he's never going. Well, he hasn't yet in his career, but you think this is the year it miraculously happens, or no? No? All right. He's got him getting injured. I have him getting injured, too. That's okay.
He's getting injured in like the first 2 months.
Boy. Well, that's TJ's prediction. I do think he'll get injured. Hopefully it's not the first 2 months, but yes, I do predict him getting injured, too.
Maeda starting. I did not know he got the starting nod for the Twins. All right. Now I know. Dodgers legend Kenta Maeda's on the mound. And 2 for 2.
Dole's now the pitcher. That pitch up high. 1-2.
So much for Woodruff actually doing. All right, man's give up 6 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, and 5 strikeouts. Oh, Yelich is 0 for 1. Of course he is. Letting me down in fantasy again, I say.
Oh, no. Christian Yelich 0 for 1. Dang. You're giving up on him after 1 at-bat? Ouch.
No, this man literally let me down last year. But, of course, good thing. I built a God squad for many, many years. If I was here in the league I was in, I would be looking for 5 consecutive, not 5 consecutive. Because I won 2017, 2018, 2019, then no wait, this would be I think like 5 straight seasons.
Right.
I would have been looking for a 5. Oh, Gleyber Torres is up. All right.
Yep.
Oh.
Giancarlo Stanton gets struck out.
San Diego Frauds are playing later. Lovely.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. He's just going after him.
There will be Padres slander on my account. Yes, there will.
There will be Padres slander. All right.
And also it's April Fool's Day. That too. So, of course, I forgot that this morning. First thing I was thinking when I saw the Bortles thing, I'm like, oh, wait, he actually retired.
That's great. That's priceless.
April 1st. I'm like, oh, wait. It's April 1st.
Yes.
It took, but again, I had just woken up. So.
Yeah, right. No, I was prepared. People were sending me like Russell Wilson traded to like the Texans at 1 a.m. And I was like, dude, it's April Fool's. You ain't fooling me. Yeah, Torres now up 1-1 with a man on first for New York.
I think it was like Lamar got arrested.
Oh, yeah, I saw that too. That was stupid.
How is everything going, well, at least for the fantasy league I know? I know I'm facing Key Brian Hayes, and this man went yard. I'm like, God damn it. I have not started 0-1 in the 6 seasons in the league. Never have.
Today gonna be the day?
So it's 7 seasons. This is the 7th season. I have never gone 0-1. Today is not that day. So Sean does have LeMahieu for them.
All right. DJ Mayhew's nice.
Number 10 days. Love to see it.
Jeffrey says he saw on Twitter Tom Brady bringing back the Montreal Expos in 2023. That's a good one, too.
Also, there's one thing I don't know if Sean's watching this. How do you still have Julio Arias on your taxi squad?
He is not watching, by the way. As Guerrero Jr. catches the pop out, too gone.
Thinking Tanner Houck and Paul Bez on your active roster. And you have Arias on the taxi squad.
That's not a good move.
I mean, right now it is daily, but this man decides to just have his taxi squad be a million prospects. Mr. Jim Benning over here. And now I realize Gabe Bruce actually did get dropped by somebody. I did not know he got dropped. So when did this man get dropped? All right, here's Gio. That is high. That is ball one.
TV's ahead of mine, but guess what? I'm getting that switched again. Thank goodness. I'm getting it switched back.
What do you mean you're getting it switched back?
No, like my parents like installed like a new TV thing downstairs, and now like my TV's like 30 seconds behind, but it won't be anymore. Now it'll be back up to normal speed.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because like, oh, here we go. Hold on. Here's the pitch. For Doyle's in. Oh, there it is. Up high for ball one, like TJ said.
Dodgers game is on ESPN 2. So it looks like I'm going to ESPN 2. It's showing all the ejections. Showing people being ejected from last year.
That's funny.
Yeah. Wait, who did the Rockies sign?
Oh, I don't know who they signed. They DFA'd a pitcher though.
Yeah, they signed someone.
Oh, they signed someone and then to DFA the dude. That makes sense. I don't know who they signed.
All right, time for possibly a name butchering, because you love to see that.
Pitch, yeah, and there it is, the 1-2, and we are out of the inning. So the Yankees are, the Blue Jays coming up to bat, top of the ninth. Nice strikeout there. And all right, into the top of the ninth.
Wait, they signed Chase. Julius Chase. Yeah, now I'll be moved.
Oh, yeah, if you want, I just posted something on my Instagram. So, very groundbreaking information occurred. Like, groundbreaking information occurred, and I just posted on my Instagram 2 seconds ago.
Major news, you say?
I say major news. This is pretty major news because it shows a lot about the New York Jets and how incompetent their organization is.
Yikes is all I have to say.
Ouch.
Alright. Since my phone's still on a somewhat battery, I'm gonna just plug my iPad in so then hopefully it has the volume. That's the main thing. It needs to have volume. But without volume, I might be screwed.
All right. Well, back to the Yankees-Blue Jays game. A strike one called here on the opening pitch. Darren O'Day is in. 19 games last season with the Braves. He had a 1.10 ERA, 16 and a third innings pitched, 22 strikeouts, and that one will be a check swing strike 0-2 the count. Is TJ still alive? I have no idea. He disappeared on me.
I'm still here. I'm just muted.
Ah, okay. 0-2 count now. Here's Darren O'Day to deliver. And the pitch, and this one's going to be a foul. Count still 0-2. All right. Here's the pitch from O'Day, and that one misses, and a ball, so 1-2. Now, 1-2. Delivers as O'Day. This one's going to be fouled back, 84 miles an hour. And the count will stay at 1-2.
Right? So it won't work on my iPad, so that means I gotta go live on my phone. Therefore, I gotta go.
All right. Thanks for stopping by.
Alright. Make sure if there's any Dodgers fans in here and you just and if you happen to have another device on you, go on IG, search up the_classically_famous_TJ and watch the live.
Yes, watch the live. You can listen to 2 games at once. It's a bargain.
Yes.
All right, see ya. Go Rockies, wink. Not really. And he hung up. That's awesome. All right. Well, Blue Jays, Yankees coming to an end here. Ish. Top of the 9th. Blue Jays got a man on first. This game is even at 2. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on the plate, or at the plate. Now that Teoscar Hernandez is on base for the 3rd time this afternoon. Here is O'Day to deliver his 7th pitch. And a swing and a miss. Strike 1, 79 mile an hour curveball. Guerrero Jr. is 1 for 1, and he also has a walk. Now the 0-1. O'Day. We'll throw back to first, not in time. The 0-1. O'Day delivers, and that's a swing and a miss again by Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0-2 the count. Nothing much is popping. We in the ninth inning. We are in the ninth inning, but we will see. This one's looking like it's going to go into extras unless the Blue Jays can score here. The Yankees can walk it off in the bottom of the ninth. It's looking like this one's heading into extras. Here's the pitch from O'Day. 0-2. And, bottom of the strike box now count, 77 miles an hour, 1-2. I think, overall my day's been good, so it's been nice. Again, was lucky. One of the few schools that did not have school today in Massachusetts, so I was happy. My school is one of those, which was good. Anyway, the 1-2. And they throw back to Bruce, and they don't get Hernandez out. And yeah, TJ is starting his live video, so go follow the classically _ the _ classically _ famous _ TJ. Now, this one's going to be popped up by Guerrero Jr. and caught for out number 1. Who was making the catch there? I said it was Gleyber Torres. We got a little update. Twins still beating the Brewers 3-1 now. And this one will be a recap from the Phillies and Braves. Philadelphia up 2-0 in that one. Now here's the pitch from O'Day, his 11th of the game. And that one missed, and they throw to first, and Hernandez is safe. Unbelievable concentration by Gary Sanchez, able to just quickly get the ball and just throw it over to first. And Hernandez almost caught on that one. My goodness. Oh, that would have been the craziest pickoff I've seen in a while if that was able to be the case. Oh, by the way, the Indians break the shutout. 3-2 Tigers now in the top of the ninth there. Here's a pitch. 78 miles an hour. Hits the bottom of the strike box. 1-1 the count. Yankees bullpen has pitched in 3 innings. Will have 2 hits. 1 strikeout. No walks. Here's the pitch, and that one will go up high, 85 miles an hour, and the count's now 2-1. There's a pitch from O'Day again, 2-1. Here's a pitch, swing and a miss, 78 miles an hour, 2-2. And by the way, the Rockies-Dodgers game is officially underway. Yo, they're showing the split screen? No way. Show the split screen, ESPN. Do it. I don't think they're going to. No, they're not. They're just letting you know that the Dodgers-Rockies is underway, and ESPN too. Dang it, I thought they were going to show both games. I was like, yo, we got an MLB version of Red Zone over here. Just we're going to have to sit through the commercials, but that's what they should do if games overlap. They should have the split screen, but whatever. It is what it is. Network's too cheap unless you're Red Zone. Day the pitch. This is going to be hitting fouled back, and the count's still 2-2. Here's O'Day, the 2-2. Pitch, and this one's going to be hit and fouled. So the count stays at 2-2. And now a fan in the first row gets the ball. Has a good underhand throw there by Aaron Hicks, makes the fan's day. 2-2, still one out in this inning. O'Day to deliver. Ooh, and he looked back, but he wouldn't throw the ball back. So now here's the pitch from O'Day. Still in his formation. Now ready to deliver. O'Day delivers. This one's going to be fouled, and it's going to go. Is it going to be fair? It is not. Oh, just short. And we stay 2-2. Just short. Oh, man. If it was hit about roughly like 7-8 more yards to the left, that would have been fair. Oh, by the way, the Cardinals have a 1-0 lead over the Reds on the top of the first. Paul Goldschmidt with the solo home run. That was close, though. If that was fair, the Blue Jays probably would have runners on first and third. Now, here's O'Day. The pitch, swing and a miss. And so there is 2 out as Gurriel strikes out. Or was it a foul? What's the deal here? The ESPN scoreboard is stopped. It was a strikeout. And now Aaron Boone will come out. And we'll probably pull O'Day. Take a look again here on the replay. Good strikeout on Gurriel. The swing and miss. And when Gurriel came back, he hit Sanchez in the glove. And that's why he was like, checking up on him. All right. And we will not have a pitcher change. We'll just have a mound meeting. So they're going to keep O'Day in. And also Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, Diamondbacks Padres. I will not be commentating that game. The only time I really like starting broadcasts, it's commentating game at 10 o'clock. I don't mind. It's the starting the games at 10 o'clock is what I don't like. I did that, I think, last year when the Bruins played the Canucks, and it started at like 10:30, and oh my goodness, I was suffering after the first period. There's a foul, and the bat breaks. And the bat explodes off the foul tip by Tellez. Oh, boy. And so the 0-1, Tellez coming back out there with the new bat. Tellez is 0 for 3 tonight. Last season, he had 3 home runs, a .283 batting average, and 8.806 on-base percentage. Pitch from O'Day. This will be his 20th. And he's thinking about throwing back to first again. O'Day now still in his formation. Ready to deliver. The underhand, that one missed to the right. 87 miles an hour, 1-1 the count. Now Tellez will step back into the batter's box. Tellez with a swing and a miss, a 6 miles an hour up high, 1-1 the count. Yankee fans really trying to get loud here. Fire up this team, get this thing into either extra innings or the Yankees can walk it off. 1-2. O'Day to deliver. The limited fans making as much noise as they can. O'Day delivers. This one's going to be hit by Tellez, and it's shifting foul. It may even be caught, and it is caught. Aaron Judge makes the grab, and so now we have Sanchez, Bruce, and Frazier coming up for the Yankees. And if one of those men get on base, then DJ LeMahieu. We are heading to the bottom of the ninth. Don't go anywhere. All right. By the way, Chandler Stevenson, Knights forward, got suspended 3 games for elbowing Kings defender Tobias Bjornfront. All right. All right. This game going extra innings or not? You leave your predictions in the comments, I guess. In the chat. This is looking like it's going at least 11 innings this game. It was about 2.5 hours ago where Gary Sanchez launched a nuke into left field. It was 2-1 Yankees for the longest time, but they were able to tie it, Toronto, in the 6th. And now here we are in the 9th with Gary Sanchez, the first New York Yankees catcher to hit a home run on opening day since George Posda back in 2010. So at 11 whole years. And now we have Jordan Romano. 15 games, 1.23 ERA, 14 2/3 innings, 21 strikeouts, 5 walks, and a .89 whip. Here's the pitch, and that one's down low for ball 1, 91 miles an hour. Romano to deliver again. He's got kind of a Corey Kluber pitching motion. That's interesting. Is the pitch and swing and miss. 97 miles an hour, 1-1 the count. And the Rangers now lead 4-0 over the Royals as Lowe hits a 3-run double. If you update on all the other MLB scores as we go along here. Yankees currently warming up their bullpen. Number 73 is warming up. That is Michael King. Here's the pitch. And that one missed. A nice 6-mile-an-hour pitch to the left-hand side, 2-1. Romano now ready to go in his Greg Kimbrell-esque pitching stance. He delivers, and that one missed. 3-1 the count. That pitch missed, almost clipped the elbow. Here's Romano. Delivers. That one missed again. Ball 4. So Sanchez, man, with the home run for the Yankees earlier, doesn't even really get a hittable pitch, and he's walked on a 4-1 count. Oh my gosh, the Cardinals are up 6-0 over the Reds in the first inning. Oh no. The Cincinnati Reds are in for another probably not good season. Oh, by the way, we're going to get a pinch runner. Sanchez is out, so the new pinch runner for the Yankees is, I don't know, because they didn't tell me. It is, Mike Tauchman. Yep, the pinch runner. Mike Tauchman. Yeah, I saw him in my roster. Yeah, he's the number 39, the center fielder. Here is the pitch, and they're going to steal, and they got it! And stealing second base is Tauchman. Well, there you go. You try to shift the momentum of this game a little bit. Get the first stolen base of the game. Oh, second one, actually. Second stolen base of the game for New York. And Tauchman now 15 for 17 in career stealing bases. That's over 88% completion rate. Wow. That is impressive. The 1-0. Pitch from Romano. And a swing and a miss. Goodness, that one was almost in the dirt, and Bruce swung away. Bruce, he's 0 for 2. He also has a walk. 6 home runs last season, along with a 198 batting average. Of course, that was last season. And runners in scoring position, the Yankees are 0 for 3. This is another swing and a miss by Bruce. 2-1. A 7-mile-an-hour curveball to the left-hand side. Yeah, I thought that these are some pitches I probably wouldn't be swinging at if I was Jay Bruce. I would just let Romano just do his thing, kind of keep my bat on my shoulder unless I know it's a hittable ball. I wouldn't just be trying to hit everything in sight. Here's the pitch, and that one's down low, 90-mile-an-hour pitch, and Tauchman was thinking about stealing third. He was thinking about it, but then he headed back to second. And a good block by Jensen to make sure that there wasn't a steal. Here's the hit. Nice 7 miles an hour down low, and now it's a full count. Well, could we see our second walk? Clint Frazier on deck, who's 2 for 3. And there is no outs. Here's a pitch from Romano. And a swing and a miss by Bruce. Why did he swing at that one? That one was way wide to the right. Oh, man, he should have held on to his bat. That would have been a walk. Ooh. Bruce, don't swing at that. Come on. You got to watch film and you can be like, man, I shouldn't have swung at that one. Oh, my goodness. Should have held the swing, but it's whatever. So Tauchman's still at second. Pitch from Romano, swing and a miss by Frazier. So as long as we don't have a double play, we are going to see DJ LeMahieu. So the Yankees can have one last shot to win this in regulation if, and only if, they avoid the double play here and they can get LeMahieu on. Is this pitcher slow? It's got bounced off of Jensen's hand and a stolen base for Tachman. Second of the inning. It bounced off his glove, then off his finger. And into second he dove, so 1 out, runner on third. Tachman took off. It looked like he was going to make it anyway. And then once Jensen couldn't get full control of the ball, and that was all but certain that Tachman was going into third. All he needs a base hit, and this game's probably over. Frazier's 2 for 3. Got the best shot doing that right now. Frazier swinging a miss. Oh, that was right down the middle, though. Right down the middle. I would have swung at that pitch as well. A 1-2 count. Now here's the pitch. 1-2 up high. Nice 7 miles an hour. Now it's 2-2. And again, DJ LeMahieu on deck if Frazier is out and avoids a double play, which this probably will not be a double play if Frazier does make contact with the baseball. Here's a pitch, and it missed to the right, 88 miles an hour. Full count. Well, you walk them. There you go. But I gotta pull Romeo though. If I'm probably pulling Romeo anyway after this batter. Can you pull pitchers mid batter? I don't think you can. That'd be weird if you could. That wouldn't make sense, but yeah. There's a pitch, and that one missed. And they walk Frazier. And here comes DJ LeMahieu. And out there they go. Now they're going to pull Romano. Yeah, I was about to say, I wouldn't have kept him in the game either. All right. They are they're not pulling Romano, I think. They're going to let him out there. They were just having a meeting on the mound. Well, belief in your pitcher, yes, but man, and it's hit, and he's out. Sliding for home plate. He does not get there. It was hit by LeMahieu. And going for home base was Tachman, and he was out. Runners are still on first and second. Yeah, the pitcher was hit, and yeah, Tachman 100% should have waited. Oh my goodness, a good catch by Biggio, right on the money. And Tachman is out. Well, there's 2 out. Here's Aaron Judge, swing and miss, 88 miles an hour. I mean, I say that, when the Yankees had 2 men on in the 8th inning, I thought that was going to be their chance to win it, but this is truly their chance to win it. And they pretty much almost did. It's just pinch run went too early. They're 0 for 5 with runners in scoring position. Here's a pitch from Romano. Check swing ball, 88 miles an hour, 1-1 the count, pitch, but underneath the strike box. Judge with a single and a strikeout. He's 1 for 4. Romano delivers up high, 87 miles an hour, 2-1. That'd be interesting if you walk Judge and then the bases are loaded. One now, Judge. The batter's box. Here's Romano. Delivering. Judge does not take the swing, and it's 2-2. Pitch to the left side of the strike box. All right. 2-2. Judge swings and misses, and we're going to extras. Oh, man. Fastball up high. Judge swings and misses. The Yankees have now let 7 runners in scoring position go to waste. We are going to extra innings, and Aaron Judge is not pleased. So now we are in a time zone. We don't know how long this game's going to last now. I have a feeling this game's going to end in the 11th inning. If it seems like the Blue Jays pitching's already like gassed. Seems like for the most part, the Blue Jays outfield's they're not doing so great. So I wouldn't be shocked if the Yankees win this game in like the 11th inning or something. I'll say Yankees win this game in the 11th, or the Blue Jays win in the 13th, which, I mean, I'll pretty much broadcast until like 6:30. At that point, then I'll probably have to go, but I'll broadcast till like 6:30. Worst comes to worst. Because, I got to do some stuff. By the way, the Tigers did beat the Indians 3-2. And currently, Rockies and Dodgers do some atrocious base running. That game currently scoreless, hanging to the top of the second. Hope TJ's having a fun time broadcasting that one on the IG. Top of the 10th here, 7-6 hits in favor of the Blue Jays. And like I said, the main factor of this game is the Yankees letting 7 men in scoring position go to absolute waste. And they had their best shot actually in the 9th inning, where the pinch runner Tachman tried to dive, but he ultimately could not slide in and beat out the catcher. Well, here we go. Nick Nelson, 11 games last year. 4.79 ERA, 22 third innings, 18 strikeouts. And of course, I do keep on forgetting the new rules, and they're keeping this rule. Base runners automatically have a man on second base. I keep on forgetting about that. So that is true. We may not be here until 6:30. We may just be here until like 5. I keep on forgetting about that rule. I keep on forgetting about that rule. And whenever extra innings start, you have an automatic man on second. Who is the automatic man on second for Toronto anyway? I don't even know. Probably their best pinch runner, probably. I'm still not really sure how that works. Well, anyway, Nelson and Grichuk for the Blue Jays. First pitch up high, 85 miles an hour. 1-0 the count. And Randall Grichuk, he's 1 for 3 with a strikeout. 12 home runs last season with a 273 batting average, 783 OPS. Pitch coming here from Nelson. And this one's going to be hit. And it's going to go far into right field. It's going to bounce off the wall. And so there it is. The Blue Jays are going to take the lead off a double. Would you look at that? It's going to be Davis who gets the score for the Blue Jays and a double, RBI double rather, for Randall Grichuk. And the Blue Jays are up 3-2. Yeah, that's what I mean. This is going to make the extra innings way more interesting as well as you have to begin on second base. So pretty much as long as you don't hit a base hit, you're bound to get a run in, which is pretty nice. The bat exit velocity, 105 miles an hour. Now showing bunt, and Sanchez able to get that with his glove. But it is 3-2 Toronto. This game would be over, but since, of course, it's the top of the 11th, that is not the case. That first this pitch is wide, 1-1. Yeah, it was the pinch runner Davis. I'm trying to look for him on my roster. I don't see him. Oh, yeah, I do. Jonathan Davis, the center fielder. He was the pinch runner for Toronto, and he's the one who scored. Here's the pitch from Nelson showing bunt and foul. 1-2, 95 mile an hour pitch on a bunt. This is Danny Jansen. Why is Jansen bunting? Yeah, TJ, well, he was on live. I don't know if he is anymore, but he was on live. Yeah, he still is. This one will be a strikeout. So Nelson gets his first strikeout. And yeah, I did see TJ. He's still on IG live, I think. Yeah, that was a swing and a miss by Jansen, and then Sanchez throws it over to Bruce, no problem. Okay, so 1 out now. And again, all Toronto has to do now is just clamp down in the pitching game, and they're going to win this game automatically. If they shut down New York again in the 10th inning, they're good. Here's the pitch, up high, 88 miles an hour, 1-0 the count. Nelson will deliver again. Here's the pitch, and that one misses to the right. 2-0 the count. Pitch again, and a swing and a miss. 89 miles an hour. Semien, who's trying to avoid going 0 for 5 in his Blue Jays debut. It's like, man, what the heck? I know it's only a 2-year contract, but this is not the right foot to start off on. Semien will hit this one foul. Nice 7 miles an hour. Now it is 2-2 to count. Calvin Biggio is on deck. Here's Nelson's pitch and a swing and a miss. So there's 2 gone. And we're down to just 1 more batters for the Blue Jays. And we get to switch over to the Yankees side and see if they can tie it up or win the game. I can't believe I forgot about that. Every team begins with a runner on second to begin the extra innings. Here's the pitch and a strike. 90 miles an hour, 0-1 the count. Biggio also 0 for 4. He's at least played games in a Blue Jays uniform before, at least 2 strikeouts. Not the best performance for Calvin Biggio. Here's the pitch from Nelson. This one up high, swing and miss, 97 miles an hour. 0-2, and here we go. We could end to the bottom of the 10th here. Here's the pitch. 0-2, Nelson, and a ground ball foul. Here's the pitch from Nelson. Delivers, and strike 3 called. Right side curveball, and now we have Hicks, Stanton, and Torres to try to keep the game alive for the Yankees. We will see what will happen when we come back from commercial break. We could be at the end, ladies and gentlemen. Who knows? All the Yankees need, though, is like a double, and they tie it. So, I don't know. So got word that David Fletcher re-signed with the Angels, so that's cool. What's up, T-Janks, for topping back in. Mama 10th here. We are about to approach, and let me just get that David Fletcher contract up real quickly on the IG. It's going to be a 5-year, $26 million deal is what it looks to be. Yeah, 5-year, $26 million, okay. Well, we head back from commercial break now. Angels extend third baseman David Fletcher to a 3-year, what was it? 5-year, $26 million, okay. All right. Well, here we go. What a game we have had so far. What an opening day we've had so far. We've had a couple of upsets. Okay. We are going to see if the Yankees can tie it up. Remember, like I forgot here, you always begin the extra innings with a man on second. So we'll see what happens here. But we're going to begin with Aaron Hicks. And currently we have Merriweather as the pitcher for the Blue Jays. Strike one, left-hand side of the strike box. All right. Yankees, by the way, now 0 for 8. Or 0 for 6, rather, with runners in scoring position. It's ridiculous. I don't know how they're messing it up that badly. That's what cost them all game long. 80-mile-an-hour pitch is a strike, bottom left-hand side, 0-2 the count. All right. Pitch now, 0-2. Merriweather delivers. That's bottom left strike. Oh, man, that was a good one, too. Hicks keeps the bat on his shoulders, and the Blue Jays are just 2 outs away from winning an opening day. All right. So, by the way, the last time the Blue Jays won on opening day was back in 2011 against the Twins. They have not won an opening day game in a decade. Trying to do that here where they are 2 outs away. Merriweather to deliver. Here's the pitch and bottom left strike box. 0-2. Giancarlo Stanton is 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Merriweather will deliver the pitch, and this one's going to be hit and fouled. Or a swing and a miss. That's a swing and a miss by Stanton. I mean, that pitch was way to the right. I don't know why Stanton swung at that one. And now the Yankees are down to their final batter. Oh, my goodness. I cannot believe the Yankees let this game get away from them. They should have won this game in the 9th inning. I just don't understand, what the whole deal is. Why are they struggling? I just don't get it. Why they couldn't score with runners in scoring position. Here's a strike on the foul tip, 0-1. So Merriweather's looking for 9 pitches, get the 3 outs, and get out of Dodge. And like I said, the Blue Jays, they haven't won an opening day game since they beat the Twins back in 2011. Merriweather's just going for the 9-pitch inning. 9 pitch, 9 strikes. Here's Mayweather. Mayweather will stop, and now will step off the bag. Torres is 1 for 3 at a single, which led to a run, and he also has a strikeout. Merriweather now delivers, and this one's going to be hit and fouled. And we are down to our last pitch, perhaps. Torres got to keep the Yankees alive. Yankees, if they hit a double, they tie. If Torres hits a home run, they walk off and win. If Merriweather is able to get a strike or the Blue Jays are able to get a note, this game is in the books, and Toronto will be victorious. And I'm sure these games between these two teams are going to get more entertaining as the season goes along. Merriweather. To deliver. Oh, man, that one wasn't even close. That one fell in the dirt before the pitch even reached the home plate. Oh, man, that was a terrible pitch. And that kind of stings for Merriweather, too, because he was going for the 9 pitches, 9 strikes, the 3 strikeouts, and end the game that way. But I guess not. I guess it wasn't meant to be, I should say. Anyway, Merriweather now on the 1-2 to Torres. Merriweather delivers, and this one's going to be hit and foul back. This camera angle widened out. I'm like, did he hit a home run? No, just a foul. Got my hopes up for nothing. Here is the pitch, the 1-2, swing and a miss. Game over. Oh my goodness. Merriweather, 9 strikes on 10 pitches, and it took 10 innings, but the Blue Jays have defeated the Yankees 3-2 in the Bronx. Hope you enjoy the broadcast. I'm Grant Fluff from Fletcher Sports. I'm saying enjoy the rest of your evening. Happy opening day, everyone. More baseball broadcasts coming soon. Blue Jays beat the Yankees 3-2. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Enjoy the rest of your evening and opening day. Hope your team's playing. You're not like my teams. The Mets and the Red Sox are my 2 teams, and guess what? Those are the 2 games that got postponed. Bummer. But yes, I will be back with more baseball broadcasts soon.